Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Am I doing this right? I don't know what's happening. I haven't streamed in 3 years, so I could be talking to myself. I do see chat going. Hello. Can someone tell me? Can someone tell me if they can hear me? Can you hear me, please? I'm nervous and I need something in chat to say. We're fine here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, okay. Yay. Hello. How's everyone doing? I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking. Why am I so nervous? Hello. Let me say hi to everybody. I think that'll make me less nervous. And also, you guys can tell me if the volume is a good level. That would be great. Oh my god. Okay. So hello to, I don't see a name on, there was someone that came in chat before I started streaming and said, you and I are like my butt cheeks after all the shit that goes between us. We always get back together. I'm waiting for ultraviolet cis. And that, like, I needed that message before I hit play. So thank you. I don't see a name on that one. Maybe I just don't know what's going on in YouTube because I'm not a tech person. But thank you for sending me that crass message that made me smile. Thank you so much. Hello, Simming Slytherin Lou. Lou and I have been fangirling over each other on YouTube for 4 years, and now we're friends and we talk every week. So, or we try to talk every week. So hello, and then Shadow of the Wolf, Claudia. Hello, Claudia or Claudia? I now that I've had to say it out loud, now I'm nervous that I'm saying it wrong. And Mimi, hello. That also made me chuckle a little bit. Why is the video not starting? And I'm sitting here like nervous behind my keyboard, like, oh my god, it's not starting because I haven't clicked the freaking button yet because I'm terrified. Hello, Lorena. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hello, hello. So many familiar faces. You don't know how much it means for you guys to show up. I'm literally terrified, but we're here anyway. We're doing things that scare us out of authenticity. Bella, hello, hello, Bella. Bella is a new YouTube friend that, well, I fangirl over her, so I can only speak from my end of it. Definitely go check out her stuff. Okay, and while we wait, no, Lou. No, Lou, that's very sweet. Hello, Dylan. Hello, it's so nice to see you here. I know I'm really far behind in chat, so I'm trying. This is over. The audio is fine. Thank you. I really needed that. Yeah, this is overwhelming. I really thought to myself, like, what if no one comes? And that's, I don't know if you guys have streamed before. I have streamed before, but that's always a thought, and you have to get over it because that is a reality. You could be streaming for absolutely nobody. And I guess my mindset was, well, I do that for YouTube anyway. Like, I'm sitting here talking to myself, to my camera, so I might as well do it live. If someone happens to come in, then I'm very happy. But if not, I'm just sitting here doing my normal YouTube thing anyway. So the whole point of that entire long story was that I appreciate very much that you guys are here. I'm very overwhelmed because I didn't expect this. This is amazing. So even if you're here to come on and say hi, it means the world. It really does. I don't know if I missed it. Okay, Wise Guy. Hello, Wise Guy. That's another, yes, definitely seen your name before, so thank you for coming back. Gabo Space Cowboy. I'm ruining that. Gabo. Like Gabe? Am I getting that right? I don't know. Let me know. I'm probably ruining it. Alana. Again, I don't know how to say your name, so you can correct me if you want. Doesn't she though? Val doesn't need contact lenses to make hers pop. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. And you can see my nervous shift in my chair. You're very socially anxious, so you understand. Thank you. Thank you so much for just, yeah. Sounds good. The volume's perfect. Hello. It's good. I'm so far behind. I'm going to go faster here. Love your Lana reactions. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a passion project for me, so it's even better that people actually want to be here and watch it. But I'm definitely, would probably be doing it if no one was watching it. So I was right the first time. Claudia, with a K instead of a C. Yeah. The fangirling goes both ways. That's so sweet. I love all your Lana reactions. Oh, Spreezeful. Sorry if I'm ruining that. I love all your Lana reactions, but your Aurora reaction was my favorite. I'm so excited to do more Aurora. Definitely doing more Aurora. That one was super overwhelming for me, and not in a bad way. Like it was overwhelming. So that one I need to take time. I need to take time with the Lana stuff, which is why I'm like, I don't know if you notice, I'm like squeezing everything I can out of each album, or at least this first one. I'm doing that for a reason, because it's a lot. As you guys know, I don't think I need to tell you. Your schedule is great for me. It's a weird yes, it is. The time difference is weird. And yeah, anybody that's from the like other side of the world, European or elsewhere, welcome on in. And I do it on purpose. I do it on purpose because I know that I do have a lot of people here that are on the other side of the world, and then I also have people who are here in North America with me, so hopefully it works kind of for both ways. I love to see you react to Angel Olsen. That's one I haven't heard before. Tell me about it. I love discovering new artists for sure. So, okay, we're getting caught up. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Gabriel. Oh, like Gabriel. So I can say Gabo, or can I call you Gabe? Does Gabe work? How am I telling my parents that I can't eat cake with them because I want to watch? Aw, go get cake. Definitely don't not go get cake. You can come back. I will be here for a while. So, oh no, are we still good? I have a weird error on my YouTube studio. Hold on. Just let me know we're still good. I'm like, the YouTube is not receiving. Oh. There's some weird stream health things. Can you guys let me know if it's still working? I probably need to, oh yeah, my stream status is poor. Cool. I'm not a tech person, so this terrifies me. God. I'm gonna have to probably play around a little bit with, you're good here, okay. It's probably not amazing, and to be honest, hopefully every stream that I do will just get better, because I'll just learn the proper settings. I know it took me a while when I was streaming on Twitch. It took me a while to kind of play with everything and figure it out, and I'm not someone that is good. Oh, you probably heard my doggies in the back there. I gave them a little bone each, so hopefully they don't get too loud, but you know. We'll see what happens. The stream is still on. It looks good and it sounds good. Okay, well, like, YouTube is telling me that it sucks, so F you, YouTube. The audio keeps cutting out occasionally. It's probably my crappy mic. One day I'll have a nice mic. I noticed that my mic, again, it's probably because I don't know what to do with the settings. I'm terrible at these things, but... Oh, thank you. Me too. Very intentional wearing this sweater. Mostly because I need to remember for myself that mental health matters, because like I said, I'm terrified right now. But you guys are making me feel a lot more comfortable now, so thank you so much. Yes, please react to Lana's interviews. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. That might be one of those things that I do once I'm done all the albums, and then we're probably all gonna like be like, we need more, or at least I will be. Maybe you guys will be sick of me, but I'll be like, no, I need more stuff, and then you guys can start, you know, giving me all the like little extras. I know there's a Great Gatsby track. Everybody's been telling me there's a what is it? Nirvana Heart-Shaped Box, which I love Nirvana, by the way. I love that song, so I'm probably gonna love her cover of it as well. But again, we can do that kind of after. It's already taken me, what, 6 or 7 weeks to get through the one album. So, so we need to, you know, be a little bit, sorry, I'm just reading chat and can't do things at the same time. You can like streams on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Lou. Yes. Oh, should I do all the like weird promotional things before we get to it? Yeah, if you're enjoying this stream so far, a like goes a long way. If you're not already subscribed, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know how to promote myself. That would be great if you could subscribe to my channel. If you're looking for like uncut stuff, you know, I put all my uncut stuff. Or if you just want to, you know, support the channel, you could do that on Patreon. I do have the link there in the description, but I'm also just happy for you to be here. That's totally enough. I promise. I absolutely promise that. I'm not just saying that. Just finished working, so the timing is perfect. Great. Amazing. I'm so happy that you're here. Through Charlie. Oh, really? Was that the first one that you watched? I gotta do more Charlie XCX. I actually have one that's up on my Patreon that I've been busy, and I've been hyperfixating on this Lana thing that I put out yesterday, and so I haven't edited it. That's a weird thing to say. You're just taking away to a damn political. Oh no! No. Good. Amazing. I'm so glad that you voted. It's so important. Not for me. I'm Canadian. I mean, when it comes up for me, obviously. But you're good here. Perfect. Season of the Witch. What is that? Oh, is that another Obviously, it's another a wild puppy. They said a wild puppy. Yes, they're all wild puppies. Aw, Sergi's here. You can't see him. Sorry. I need like a puppy cam. One day when I'm like really high tech and I have different, you know, different things that we can do. Oh, it's saying it's excellent now. Thank you, YouTube. YouTube got on board. Oh, no. For a second. Sorry, I'm making myself laugh. We are going to get started. I just want to like chill for a second first and just get my nerves. You loved it. Don't tell me anything about that, because I do think I'm gonna do a reaction for the Charlie XCX remix album. I just haven't gotten around to it. I also want to do. Is anyone Halsey fans, or have you listened to the new Halsey album? I've never listened to a Halsey album in my life, but it looks really interesting to me, and I have a feeling that I would like it. So I might do a reaction to that. But don't worry, my priority this week is going to be Ultraviolence. So I think I'm going to listen to it tomorrow, unless if I wake up and feel like crap, I'm not going to do it if I'm not in the mood, because I really want to be in the mood and enjoy it. But if everything, you know, I wake up and I'm feeling good, I'm so excited to move on. It's a cover. Okay, perfect. Season of the Witch. What is it a cover of? Why don't I know that? Who is it a cover of? That's embarrassing, because like at least the heart-shaped box one I felt really cool, because I was like, oh, I know the original, and the original is amazing. That made me feel cool, you know. Yes, I'm excited. I'm nervous because, you know, everybody thinks that I'm not gonna be able to handle it, but you're not a super fan, but you loved the new album. Wait, Claudia, are we talking about what I was just talking about with Halsey? Because again, I'm not a fan either. This would be my first dip into Halsey. So, yeah, let me know. The original sounds like he's singing about the witch coming for... Oh! Lana's the witch. That sounds amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, so why are we here? I guess we can get started to why we're here. We're gonna do, it's gonna be, hello! That was so high-pitched. I get really high-pitched when I'm nervous. I need to just relax. Hello, Key? I hope I'm saying that right. Hello, how's it going? Let me know how your Sunday's doing. Going. Let me know how your Sunday's going. Yeah, okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna do a tier ranking of Born to Die, including Paradise. I'm excited about that. I'm also really nervous because I feel like every song, I'm gonna be honest, the little sections, they're probably all gonna be like in the top few tiers because it's such a good album, and I'm not trying to like, I don't know, make you guys happy because I know you're all Lana fans. I'm really not. Like, if I didn't like a song, I would just say, like, it's not for me, or like, maybe I think it's a good song, but it's not for me kind of thing, because that's how I feel about music in general. I feel like it's art, so it's like, can you be subjective or objective? Which one is which? I just confuse which one is which. I don't know. I think you know what I'm trying to say. Like, it's art, and it maybe is for you, but it could be for someone else. And that, I don't know. I don't like saying art is bad ever, really, unless it's like, I don't know. Maybe there are things that are just like absolutely bad, but Halsey, yes, I haven't heard all her albums, but I love the new one a lot. It really hit me hard. I don't cry a lot with me. Oh no, it's another one that's like, if someone says that objective, thank you. But which one is that? Objective is like, it's like factually, this is what it is. It's not up for interpretation. Is that objective? Yeah, okay. All right. Anyways, I don't know. We'll figure that out. That'll be one of those things that'll be like Googling and trying to figure out, because I hate when I don't know. I actually have a pretty good vocabulary, I would say, and so it ticks me off when I am like this and I'm like, I don't know what it means. Yes, okay. Hey Finn, how's it going? Correct. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I get that mixed up. Do you guys ever have certain things like that, or like spellings or things like that where you just like, you have to look it up all the time because it just doesn't like go in your brain? I don't know. That's the word. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's go to the other main scene here. Give her a minute to start it again. What happened? Oh no. Did it end? Did my stream end? Let me know. Let me know. Because YouTube is telling me that things... Maybe I could try to fiddle around with settings, but I don't want to fiddle too much because... let's try like... we'll go down in bitrate maybe and see if that helps. Let me know if I'm still streaming. Actually, I probably have. You haven't said juxtaposition in a while. I know. I'm trying not to be honest. Because I say it too much. I hate it. I hate it. Like, ticks me off. Okay, let's. Am I allowed to do this? Oh, I don't even think I can change it while I'm streaming. Okay, there you go. Oh no. Oh no. Now I can't see my control panel. Maybe it's just me. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Not connected. Okay. This is what stresses me out about streaming, is the technical stuff. Most of all, to be honest. Let's see. I'm gonna check myself. Oh, okay. I think I'm still on my own YouTube window that I have. But yeah, I'm sorry guys if it's not great. You had to refresh too. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to play around a little bit more before the next stream. Just to make that better, because I'm sorry. I'm trying my best, I promise. No, I'm gonna be, no, I will, thank you so much for saying it's YouTube, but I know I keep blaming YouTube too, because it makes me feel better about myself, but it's 100% that I need to play around with my settings, and that's fine. We'll do that. Hopefully every stream just gets better quality. I mean, that's the goal, right? Is to just get better every time. So I'm sorry that we have a shitty stream to start. Oh, hey, Aiden. Thank you so much. Everything's been fine for you. Okay. Okay, good. It's not awful then. It's just kind of crappy for some people, maybe sometimes. Okay, thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. Oh, so I think I gave Dylan and, well, Lou has been, so these guys have been with me on, I think, every stream, and then, or every premiere that I've been doing, or most of them, the Lana ones anyway, and I don't know, someone mentioned something about being a moderator, and I was like, yeah, sure, if you want it, here you go. So yeah, if any, like, weirdos come in, and also the people that I did give, actually, literally, probably almost anybody in here, because most people that have been in chat right now, you guys have been here over and over again, all of you. So if anybody particularly wants to be moderator, the more moderators, at least with the people I trust, like I said, most of the people I think in chat right now are people that have been coming, and, you know, and I trust you guys, so yeah. Because I made you mods. Yeah, so if any, like, weirdos come in and start spewing hate or horrible things, please, like, I give you full authority to ban them. Seriously. Yeah, and if anybody, like I said, if you want to, I would never give it to somebody that doesn't want to, and also there's no strings attached. I hope you guys know that, Claudia and Dylan. It doesn't mean, like, you have to come to every stream. I just was like, you know what, you're in most of them, so if I have some extra people that can just ban horrible, hateful people, if it ever happens, then I would rather have more people that are able to do that and able to see it right away. That's all. But there's no, you know, if I'm here alone, I'll just ban the people. It's fine. Yeah. How long do I plan the stream to last? However long it takes to get through this tier list. So, like, I don't know, knowing myself, knowing how long, like, we haven't even started yet, and I've been streaming for, what, 20 minutes now, or 25 minutes? So, I don't know, I think my plan was like, oh, it'll probably be like an hour, 2 hours at the most. I think that was what my general sense of how long it would take, but, I don't know. Sometimes I talk a lot, so I don't know. And I'm finding it even more fun to chat with you guys. Like, it's one thing to just sit here and talk about Lana to my camera, to myself, but I'm finding it really fun and that's why I wanted to do this, so we could just kind of shoot the shit a little bit about each song, and yeah, it'd just be kind of a chill atmosphere. So I'm sorry, that was a bad answer. It's anywhere between an hour and 2 hours. I don't know. I can't imagine us sitting and doing a tier list for longer than that. The longer the better. I always like, so that makes me feel so good, because when people ask me how long things are, I get immediately defensive, because I think they're like, oh God, like, how long is this gonna be? I've had a few people, like, in the premiere be like, oh, how long is this? Or that's how I'm hearing it in my head, because, I mean, it's not them, it's 100% me. And so I get defensive, and I'm like, oh, I think it's, like, it's about an hour. Or I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, it's, you know, it's an hour and a half, this one, it's a long one. And then most of the answers I get back are like, oh, great, yay, the longer the better. And I'm like, seriously? Because I'm just on defensive all the time, thinking like, oh, I'm so sorry that I've showed up in your space that you've clicked on. I don't know why my brain thinks like that. But thank you. Yes. I need to understand that if people didn't want to be here, I'm not holding a gun to your head. Oh, I don't know if I can say words like that. even if it's just an expression. Hopefully YouTube doesn't hate me and think I'm like talking about horrible things. I don't know. I hate censoring myself, but I feel like, yeah, the perfect amount of time to keep me away from your schoolwork. I feels bad though. If you need to do your schoolwork, then do your schoolwork. Good idea to do this tier list now. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, to do all of them, that would take all day. That would definitely take all day. I love you too, Lou. I love you too, you know. Hopefully you know. They're impatient and want your perspectives now. No, oh my goodness. That's so strange to me. Just think about what they have to do later. Yeah, totally. We can't manage time well. Yeah, no. No, we can't. I can't. And that is true, I think, not for all neurodivergence, but I think it is a common occurrence that, we just struggle with these things. Time just exists on a different plane. Oh, there's like a weird, oh, it's probably my light in the corner. There we go. But now I'm not lit up as nice. Oh well. That's okay. That'll work. You need this break. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, and you're an adult, and you're allowed to take breaks, and breaks are actually very productive. You got all the time in your hands. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Holy crap. If you don't mind saying where you're from, or like the general area, I would love 2 a.m. That's really far away from me. Like, what is that, like Australia or something? I would love to hear. So that means it's not even, when I was saying, how's your Sunday? It's not Sunday for you anymore. It's Monday, right? You're ahead of me. You're from the future. Especially when you do something you enjoy, time disappears. Totally. Yep, 100%. Okay. Now that I think everything is going okay, so we'll keep going then. 3 in the UK. Yeah, 3 in the UK? 3 p.m., right? 3 p.m. or 3:30 p.m. or something like that. Oh, you are from Australia. Nice. Wow, good guess for me. I mean, I had a general sense that, like, if I could think who would be the farthest away time zone wise, that's what I thought. Nice. That was a good guess on my part. It's noon, eating lunch and what? Yeah, nice. It's noon, so like 12, is it actually noon? Oh, so you're only half an hour. It's 11:30 for me. So you're only half an hour ahead of me. Interesting. Noon in Brazil. Okay, cool. Nice. So you guys are only half an hour ahead of me. Interesting. I think there's, in the East, the Atlantic time here in Canada. No, maybe they're an hour ahead. I don't know. Anyways, now we're just talking about time zones. 4 p.m. in Spain. You just got a nap. Nice. Nice. 4:30 for you. 4:30. So you're 5 hours. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's cool, the diversity. Everyone just in chat here. That's awesome. And I'm glad I picked this time. I mean, honestly, it's not great for Alana here, 2 a.m. I'm happy you're here, but yeah, I would say it's probably not a great time for you, but it was a time for me that was not too early for me, but, you know, wasn't going to be too late for any kind of European people. So yes, you're a time traveler. That's amazing. I love that. Okay, let's get on task. Let's finally get on task here. Okay. And I realized that I started redoing these tier things, and then I just stopped doing it. I think I got nervous and started talking to Lou, actually. We were DMing back and forth, and then I wasn't on task anymore, so we could do it here together, just for fun. You're from France! Hello, Diane. How's it going? And it's 4:30. Okay, perfect. It's an hour. Oh, an hour ahead. So it's 12:30 in Brazil. Cool. Okay, so yeah. So we've got our tier list here. So at the top, like I said, I started doing it little Lana fun things I started doing, and then I just stopped, and so we have boring ones. So we could change it, or we could just keep it. They're mostly going to be in these top 3 tiers anyway, to be honest. So it's all your fault. No, I needed you. That's why I DM'd you. I needed the support, and I appreciate it. But it did take me off task. But that's not your fault. That's the ADHD. So don't you worry about it. The red dress, yes. Marina and Lana Del Rey. Ooh, greetings from Armenian fan. Hi, how's it going? Welcome on in. Okay, so yes, so our first tier here. So this is red dress. This is like top tier. This is, I wouldn't change anything, although I probably wouldn't change anything in any of the songs, but you know what I mean? It is the red dress. It is the pinnacle of Lana songs to me. Again, just to be clear, this is not me making an I'm not using it. I'm not being a music critic here, if that makes sense. I'm just expressing which songs kind of mean the most to me, I guess, or the ones that I love when I listen to them. Oh my goodness, my dog's barking, if you can hear that, sorry. And she's upstairs too, so I can't even really yell at her without yelling really loud in the mic. So hopefully she stops. She's probably looking at squirrels. And then the next one, so next tier after that, did I explain red dress? You understand that, right? It's like, it's my favorite. So there'll probably be a few in there, but I'm going to try to make it hard for myself and only have a few songs in red dress, like the ones that I really want to put on when I listen to the album. Carmen must be on top 3. Top 3, like top 3? I'm going to be honest with you, Carmen probably isn't top 3 for me. It's not. It's just not, but it's an amazing song. But it's not top 3 for me. But yeah, red dress is probably like top 3 to 5. My top 3 to 5. And then I'm Nothing Without You would be like, maybe they're not in my top 5, but like I still love these songs. They're still, you know, my favorite songs. They're still amazing. That's what that one is. Happy that you started your Lana Del Rey journey. Can we start Marina discography too? That is one that I've gotten a few times, so very possible. I've got quite a lineup now, so I can't make any promises right this moment. But yes, probably. Yes, probably somewhere. Somewhere along the line. One tier should be called soda. Yeah, I actually was thinking Diet Mountain Dew. I was thinking Diet Mountain Dew for one of the lower ones. And not to say that I don't like that song, but just the idea of it's like, it's a good song and I like it, but it's like, it's not good for me. You know? Yes, I love my puppies too, but they're being... I thought I would give them a bone and they would kind of, you know, keep to themselves, but I think it just got them more excited. So yeah, let's do Diet Mountain Dew as... Oops. Diet Mountain Dew as like, it's good. It's still good, but it's not good for me, you know? Your dog disagrees, yeah. Totally. Okay, what can these next ones be then? So something that is amazing, but it's not in the first 2 tiers. It's an amazing song. I feel like Diet Mountain Dew is not even, I just did it because it's green here and I wanted to put it in but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if any songs will go in these bottom 3. Just knowing myself and what I feel about this album, I don't know. I don't know if any will be in there. So it might make even more sense to put that more here, but I don't know. Okay, let's do, what do we want to do for these 2? I don't know. If I think about it and I think too hard and I can't think of anything good, then I'll just leave it at amazing and very good, because I'm not going to stress myself out. There's a meaning for soda songs. More of them will come in other albums. Oh, but I won't know that, right? I don't know that. But you guys know that. I'm excited for that. That, like, the little tie-ins and things like that. I'm really excited about that. Never thought about my ranking. Oh, ranking. Duh. It's just a typo. I'm like, what's a pranking? So I'm just here to hear all your thoughts. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, you're telling her to zip it. You guys can... I'll probably forget if you guys give me little... A lot of it, I forget anyway, so you're not gonna really be... No, don't be sorry. No, don't be sorry, because like I said, I probably will forget. I've listened to Norman, right? And I already forget those songs. Like, that sounds horrible, I know, because they're not forgettable songs, but it's just because I've immersed so much in Born to Die, I don't remember them. I'm sure once I hear it again, I'll be like, oh yeah, I loved this one, but I don't remember. I couldn't look at the lyrics and like sing them, if that makes sense. I don't remember them. Yes, a typo. Yes, I'm sorry. I should have seen that right away. Oh no, you guys are making me so nervous. You're logging out? I don't know. Well, we should get to it, right? Because after the races, we're gonna start. Could be capitalism. I love that. I don't think I would put anything in it, but I love that. So we're just gonna do it anyway. I'm probably not gonna use it. How do we spell capitalism? Capital. Duh. I can't spell when I'm nervous. Okay, capitalism. I don't think I'm gonna put anything in there because there's nothing that I want to banish to capitalism. Yes, I know. I think I missed something, but that's okay. Yeah, it was a good song, but just for Born to Die era, it's more of a Lizzie era. Oh, interesting. I love it though. I think it goes perfect. Maybe like sonically it's very different, so maybe that's what you're talking about. It is very different, but I think like the themes fit it perfectly. One thing I'll say about Off the Races, I mean, let's get to it because now I'm wanting to talk about each. So I don't know if we think of better, what would be like a mid, and I don't mean mid like the way that we say mid now or Gen Z says mid now. I actually mean like middle. Your bottle looks cool, does it? Thanks. Yay. AKA was officially released. I don't know that one. Okay, let's go, Val. Do it. Stop. I'm distracting on purpose because I'm nervous. Okay. There's different version of Yayo on Lizzie Grant. Oh, see that, but that's not available, is it? Do I probably have to search some weird like dark place of the internet to get that stuff, right? The unreleased stuff. I mean, you guys can help me if you've got that stuff. We won't do it now, but when we're in we've already gone through all the albums, and now we're looking to like the really deep cuts. You guys can help me. I don't know how to find that stuff. Like I said, I'm sure it's on like a deep, dark part of the internet. A very legal place to get it. We're here to hear you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That was a nice reminder. Because I feel like, oh my god, like people are just here for the ranking and it's like this important thing, and it's not. Like you guys are just here because you enjoy chilling here, and I need to remember that. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because I get nervous. Like, oh my God, I'm not like staying on task and people are going to leave. Yeah. um, oh, oops. I didn't mean to scroll there. There we go. What do we, oh my God. All the messages just come at once, don't they? Performance of Off to the Races. There's choreo. Oh. How did I not know that? Okay, yeah, that's got to be one that we do, because I do love Off to the Races. They were before. Yeah, I know that there's the unreleased albums, but how do I listen to them if they're unreleased? Obviously, what I'm saying is, obviously I can't go on Spotify and find it. Toxic Men. I like that. Oh, Bella, you're good at this. You are good at this. But it's like, okay, yeah, and let's do Toxic Men here. But I just, like, I don't want to put it for the amazing and very good, because I actually mean it when I say amazing and very good. Let's do, I mean, I just made a 6,000 essay of talking about all the lyrics, but why all of a sudden can I not think of something clever for these? But that's okay. I'm not going to stress about it. Okay, and I also have my Lana journal, because I basically wrote down notes while I was listening to it, just in case I like come to a song and I'm like, I don't remember what the heck. Even though I've listened to it a million times now, of course I know the song, but you know, I get nervous, so I do want to kind of go along with my notes too. You should see, well, I'll show you. This is just the, where are we? This, I don't know if you can actually see, but this is how much I've written. Just, like, I don't know how to, like, present how thick, how thick it is. That's how much I've written just for this album. So my guess is I'm going to have multiple Lana journals for each album. So we'll see. Oh, they're on YouTube. Oh, okay. Here I'm thinking I'm going to have to like, because I know there's a bunch of unreleased stuff that was on, yes, I know, I'm going to talk about Taylor Swift, sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. There's a bunch of unreleased stuff for Taylor Swift in her first debut era, so similar idea, but you like, I don't know, it's on some weird website, and I just didn't pay, I didn't want to deal with it, so I didn't, yeah. It just feels like I'm going down a dark path on the internet to get there, and I don't want, like, viruses or, I don't know, weird stuff. But yeah, if it's just on, like, YouTube or SoundCloud, okay. I was thinking I was gonna have to have, like, some weird websites I was gonna have to visit. They're all on you. Okay, that makes me feel better. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. That is a definite yes, but it's gonna be, I want to do all the release ones first. I want to, like, kind of try to stay on task, because it can't leave my head. Oh yeah, oh my god, you're the best. You're the best at this. Let's do that for amazing. You are so good at this. This is exactly what I wanted, Bella, and just my brain wasn't doing it. It can't leave my head. I love it. Love it. That too, her poetry book has a few blank pages at the end that she oh, that's beautiful. But, like, a few blank pages, Lana? Like, we need... we need a whole journal. That's amazing, though. I want to do that, too. Apparently, she reads her poetry, like, in an audiobook for the book, right? Am I right about that? I read that. Let me know, because if that's the case, I want to do that, too. I want to do a reaction to that. Although that'll be like, oh, I will feel so scared. Poetry scares me. I love it. But I just don't think I'll be big brain enough to, at least for a first reaction, but it's okay. You always go on the dark web to listen to pop music? Makes me... Stop making fun of me, Lou. you make me so happy. So funny. Oh, there's a vinyl for... Oh, don't tell me that. Because, okay, there was part of me the other day, I started thinking, I would love these for a vinyl collection. And I started thinking that, and I was like, no, I just stopped. I was like, because like I still haven't even finished my Taylor vinyl collection. I would like to have a Taylor vinyl collection, but I'm just not made of money. So I only have a few. But like, it would be so great to have the whole collection of Lana too. They're so beautiful too. All the like cover art and yeah. Hear it in her voice, the way she intends for... Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I would want to read it. Part of me is like, do I want to read it first? Just so that I can get it, like, how I am reading it as a poem? And then listen to how she... I don't know. Or maybe I just want to go straight into how she wants to do it. I don't know. I guess we'll talk about that when we get there. We're not there yet, but yeah, I'm trying to figure that out, but I definitely want to do the poems. I love poetry. I don't find myself, this master at interpreting poetry, but I love it. You recently bought all of the Lana Del Rey. Hi, Fruity Bobs, by the way. another name I see all the time. How's it going? You recently bought them all on eBay. Yes, they do. From what I've seen, I mean, I try to stay away from the ones coming a little bit just because I don't want to, I don't know, spoil it for myself. I'm a purist that way, but from what I have seen, obviously, because you're just in the world, you see it, they're beautiful. You have the book and you've listened to it on Spotify, but there isn't all of the poetry there. I thought there was like, I heard that, like, I have an audio, what is the app? It might just be audio books. I think the app might even just be called audiobook, whatever the Amazon thing is. I think it's affiliated with Amazon, where I get little credits. I'm a subscriber and I get little credits, and I think it's just Audible, I think. Audible. I don't know. I heard it was on Audible. But yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they don't have all of them. Yes, that is an expensive collection for sure. I know. Lana has like million. No, yeah, I definitely wouldn't go down the rabbit hole of like having. I don't do that with Taylor either. Like, I think if you have the money for that and you want to do it, I'm not against it. But for me, it's like, I can't. I can't. I just can't. So it would just be one, like the actual, I don't need the variants. I just need one. I pick one that I like. Probably the original, whatever the original is, just because I'm a purist that way. And that's what I would want to do. Yeah, same, Bella. That is exactly. I want to know what you're imagining when you're listening to Lana on your own, like places or something else. I think I talk about that a little bit because I think a lot of her songs, they definitely bring me to a place. So whenever I see it, when I'm doing a reaction, I do try to kind of let you guys know what's going on in my head. But yeah, if you like that, maybe I'll try to bring you guys into that even more. That's what I did. I read them for myself okay. So you think that might be a good strategy. So yeah. And then listen to it back. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yes, I heard of using the free credit but it's also on YouTube. Okay. Awesome. I mean, I have Audible, so I probably would just use it that way. And then, cause if it's on YouTube, then I'll get ads. I don't want to ruin the poem with ads. So I am a subscriber to Audible. So if it's on there, I'll probably just do that. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Born to Die. Born to Die for me, it's Red Dress. I know, we're starting at the beginning and I'm already at red dress. I'm already my top 5. It is. Born to Die is in my top 5. There's something about it. There's something about how it starts. The instrumentals, it just gives me so much happiness, and then it comes in with all those like drums and who me, all of that is such a, I don't know how to describe it. This is hard. I need to describe it because we're not listening to it, so because I don't want to get copyright here on YouTube. For this, I get copyright on everything else. So for this one, I just want to talk about it. So I have to actually describe these, and I'm trying to describe it. I don't know. There's something so beautiful and elegant, but also obviously she's got the like hip hop influence as well. So kind of combining all those things together is just, it's perfect. It's red dress. Yes. Yeah, I love it. What did I write? Let's see, because, you know, I was writing things, like I said, just as, yeah, so love the instrumentals in the intro, angelic, why, who, me, why, like, I love that whole part. Oh, and then all the, like, philosophical stuff. Obviously, I found out later that she has a philosophy degree, which is amazing. But you can see that influence in the song as well when she's just talking about, like, I love that. Do I say it? I probably wrote down that lyric. Did I? Yeah, walking through the city streets, you can just see that. Like, have you ever guys just walked at night in the city and it's like raining and you feel like you're in this montage of a movie? Is that just me? Do I just have major main character syndrome? Where I feel like I'm like, oh, I'm so like, you know, I'm contemplating life, and I don't know, is that weird? Yes. I just love that. I love that whole picture of it. It just is so relatable to me. Yeah, I do that all the time. I'm just walking. When I did live in the city, I mean, I live in a city right now, but it's not a big city. But I did live in Toronto for about 10 years, and yeah, it just feels so good to do that, to just be like contemplating life and really feel like you're living life. And I love what is it, I have the line, I was so confused as a little child, tried to take what I could get. I love that. I felt similarly. I mean, I don't want to say I felt similar. I don't actually know how she felt. I guess I should say that is relatable to me. You do that in the car. Yeah, totally. Not, okay, thank God. Thank God. Okay, because I was like, am I like giving them things in my head that's just like really strange and weird? That's not relatable at all. Yeah, that makes me feel better. Okay, so yeah, Born to Die. What did I say? Yeah, and then I love that you like I mean, this line from my first reaction, I loved. You like your girls insane. I just love that lyric. It just feels so like she's so happy to just be accepted by someone, and I just love that. What I write, like, and the fact that he likes his girls insane, she can fit. This is a box she can fit in. She's happy to be in that. Yeah, and I put, there's a sense of hope in the pain. The road is long, we carry on, try to have fun in the meantime. Yeah, I love that. Absolutely love that. I said it makes me feel good, hopeful, like I can keep moving and maybe take some risks. That's what I wrote. I don't know. I love it. It just makes me feel good. The song makes me feel good and happy and hopeful, but it's also, you know, it's deep. It's not like a after school special good, if that makes sense. You know, there's some songs that are created to be like, you know, like, I don't know, what's one I can think of, like in pop music when it's like that song Happy, clap along, and it's like clearly made to like make you happy, but it's like, it's good. I like the song, but this is different. That this isn't like an after school special type of make you happy. It's a just, I don't know. Am I making any sense? I don't know. It's the lifestyle. You've been around, yeah, for 12 years. I think fans will understand. Yeah, you're not the only one that said something like that. I totally, I mean, I don't get it fully because I'm not immersed in all of it, but I think I understand kind of what you're trying to get at. You always do that in the shower, totally. The shower is the best place. I've thought of so many, what I think are brilliant ideas. I don't know if they actually are, but yeah. That's the power of Lana songs, totally. Okay, let's move on. Off to the races. Oh my god. Off to the races. I love Off to the Races. I love it. Okay, so for me, Off to the Races is either Red Dress or I'm Nothing Without You. It's one of these two. I'm so tempted to put it in Red Dress, but it's like there is part of me that's like, come on, you gotta like leave room for other songs too, right? But it could just be my truth that Off to the Races, that the first two songs are automatically Red Dress. Is that my truth? I make sense. Good. Sometimes I don't know if I make sense. When she talks about pain like that, it just makes me think that she's so used to it, that she's glad it's back, because then it's normal and everything is going the way she knows. Yeah, totally. I love that. Off to the Races. I don't know. I'm stressed. Okay, what did I say? What did I say? That'll help me when I listen to this. Obviously not my first listen, but I listened to it with the intention of writing down my thoughts about how she flows so good. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. He loves me with, I loved that line, I guess. He loves me with every beat of his cocaine heart. I love that. Sounds dangerous from the start. Oh, that's, okay, this is what I wrote. Sounds dangerous from the start, but also exciting. Which that is the song. I mean, that's actually a good sum up. It's dangerous, but it's exciting. Totally. Light of My Life, Fire of My Loins, love that because I'm crazy, baby. This is where I came up with the hard, sexy, cute character, bratty. I love it. And I love the way I roll like a rolling stone, love it. Easygoing, free, red dress, makeup. Belonging, again. Playing with that youth and brattiness, Harley Quinn-ish. Yeah, the play on innocent. I don't know. I love it. Oh, is it top 5 for me? You know what? Let's put it there. And if I want to knock it out and put into here because I like something more, then we're not going to stress about it. We can do that. Hey, how's it going? You love the hip-hop essence of Off to the Races. Me too. It's so good. And I think when I did my little essay, if you haven't watched that, that's on YouTube right now. I put it out yesterday. In that essay, when I was like trying to get different lyrics that I loved, I think Off to the Races I almost used more than any other song. I didn't realize how much I loved it lyrically until I started doing that. And there was so much I was pulling out of that particular song. You think it's definitely top tier? Okay. But are we just going to put every song in Red Dress? We might. Major Harley vibes. Yeah, I actually got that from Dylan. Dylan had written a comment about that, and I was like, oh, it totally is. That whole, like, bratty, innocent, like, she's a bad girl, but she's also, there's, like, this cute innocence about her, too. And, yeah. I love it. Totally. You just spilled some spices on the floor. Oh no. Ooh, what are you making? I would love to hear. Okay, so yeah, let's keep it in Red Dress for now, and if I need to bump it out, because I really think it should just be, I think Red Dress should be like top 5. So it could just be like top 6 for me and I end up having to put it down. I don't know. Who else is gonna put up with me that way? Yes. Oh my god. I probably have. Yes, I wrote it down here. Yes. I just hadn't gotten to that. I freaking love that lyric. Yes. Yes. Oh, and I wrote down, because this is what, still when I was trying to figure out what little subcategories I wanted. So I wrote down here specifically the recklessness of putting the onus on God. What is the lyric where putting the onus on God? I think you guys know what I'm talking about when it's like, I think you know what I'm talking about. What is that lyric? I almost want to look it up. Let's do Genius. Not Lady Gaga. I should have had these lyrics open anyway, because just in case. Yeah. Chicken salad. Nice. Would kill it as a voice. Yes, she would. She absolutely would. Techie Loss. How's it going? Yeah, I'm ruining your name. That's why I haven't called you by name yet. But yeah, I love that lyric. Luca Burgundy. Hello, welcome on in. I just watched your latest video and I think that even though it might get less views than your reactions, you should continue because it's very inspiring. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Oh, why do we have Lady Gaga here? I wasn't sure. I figured that my reactions would probably get more views, and that's fine. They'll act as like bringing people in. We're like bringing you in with that, and then hopefully, I know I do have some people that do care beyond that, and you know, those essay videos are more for those people, I guess. They're not. I figured that it probably wouldn't bring people into my channel. It would just be more for the people who would enjoy that kind of thing. Search, how do I, Lana, oops. Oh, I don't know how to use Genius. I never, Lana. We got there. Lana, no. I want, let's just put in Born to Die. What am I doing? Born to Die. It's like you found the words for what Lana's music. Aw, that means a lot. I tried. I spent hours doing that, and I don't even know if I put out anything that was like, I don't know if I put an original thought into it, but I think I did like compile at least what was happening in the album. Okay, yeah, Paradise Edition, because then we'll get all the songs. Okay, so we're on Off to the Races. What is this lyric I was talking about? I think you guys know exactly what I was talking about, but... where is it? Oh, this one. Yeah, I freaking love this one. So my old man is a thief, and I'm gonna stay and pray with him till the end, but I trust in the decision of the Lord to watch over us. Take him when he may, if he may. And then obviously it goes on with other amazing lines, but I love that in particular, where it's like, she's gonna just trust in the Lord. I just love that, because that is free in itself. Because it's like, I'm not even gonna take onus on this. Like, I'm just gonna enjoy my life the way I want to enjoy my life. And I'm gonna trust in the Lord that whatever happens, happen. I just love that. I just love that. What do you love most about Lana so far? Oh my god, I talk so long in my latest video about that, which is just her authenticity. How authentic she is, how she's not afraid to show all sides to her, or multiple sides to her personality. A lot of people are afraid to show some of their dark sides, and I feel like we all have it. We don't all just show it though, and I think the way that she's so unapologetic about showing all the different sides to herself, I think is beautiful and a mark of a true artist. Just got here. Are you doing it in the... Yes. Because Ride should definitely be in the top 5. Red dressed here. I think I agree with you. I think I agree with you. We're not there yet because we are doing it in order, but I think I agree with you. as a spoiler. Okay, let's keep Off to the Races. I think that's all I want to say about Off to the Races. What am I expecting from Ultraviolence? I don't know. I haven't really looked much up about it, to be honest. Only what people in chat have told me about it or commented about it. So I don't know much about it. I am going a little bit blind, but I do know a little bit, I guess, I think. But I'm also, I don't know. You can see how genuine. Yes, totally. You're not the biggest fan of Off to the Races music. Yeah, it is its own thing, so I can totally understand if it's not for everybody. It's very specific. The lyrics, yeah. Lyrically, I didn't understand how much I love the lyrics until I started really digging deep into it. Okay, let's go to Blue Jeans. Blue Jeans. I love Blue Jeans a lot. It's not Red Dress for me. And I don't even know if it's I'm Nothing Without You. Don't hate me. I love Blue Jeans. It's such a good song, but I think it can't leave my head because it is. It's so good and I love it, but it's not top tier for me. Don't hate me, don't cancel me. But like keep in mind I'm still putting it in the top 3. Like it's literally the amazing tier because I think it's an amazing song. It's great. But for me, it's not Red Dress or I'm Nothing Without You. For me. Ride is the best song ever. You see her performance, at Coachella, where she just sits on the floor and watch all her videos in the big screen while listening to the monologue. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds really cool. Blue Jeans is a classic and not just nostalgia for me. So you're biased. Yeah, totally. Well, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I'm saying. This tier ranking is biased. I'm not, for me, like, I'm literally saying, like, for me, this is what I feel about it. Mimi, you missed it. I literally talked for probably 3 minutes on answering your question. I think you missed it. I think you missed it. I'm not going to repeat myself, but yeah, I actually did answer your question. It's how authentic she is, but I mean, I went on a 3-minute rant about that. It's your choice, dear. Yeah, totally. What did I write about Blue Jeans? Sexy. Yeah, it is. It's a very, it feels sexy to me. I love the line, but you fit me better than my favorite sweater. That sense of belonging, I love it. The line, and I know that love is mean and love hurts. I like the line. It makes me uncomfortable. It triggers an emotion in me for that. Like, I don't like the line, but I love the line, if that makes sense. Yeah, that says a lot in that line. I know that love is mean and love hurts. It's like, I want to scream, like, no. Because that's, yeah. I'm assuming we're going to get more into that on the next album. That's what I'm gathering. More about that stuff. Am I right? Baby, can you see through the tears? I love that line as well. Yeah. Will you wait for me? That kind of idea. Dreams and working hard to make money. We've got a whole story being told in that. It is a great story being told. I don't know why it just doesn't resonate as much with me, but it's an amazing story, and she is such a good storyteller. Did I end the live? I don't think I ended the live. I don't know. Maybe someone could write in the chat to let Mimi know to just refresh. Unless I did actually end the live. Let me know if anybody actually hears me talking. Lana mentions Red Dress and Ultraviolence. Oh, interesting. Okay. You'd love to stay, but it's 3 a.m. No, I totally get it. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Alana, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. YouTube issues, just click back into it. Thank you. Thank you, Dylan. You think the only song in this set I don't care for is Lucky Ones? Yeah, well, we're not there yet. So I totally understand that sentiment. Okay, so Blue Jeans we put in It Can't Leave My Head because I think is an amazing song, but it's just like it's not my favorite. I did. Okay. We're still here. Okay. I don't know. It very well could be my settings, but we keep carrying on. Okay, so next one is Diet Mountain Dew. Oh, it's so good. Where do I want to put Diet Mountain Dew? Some of these songs that like I know for sure aren't like top tier for me, then I don't know where to put them. It's so good. There's so many good lines. I love the heart-shaped sunglasses line. I kind of interpret that like rose-colored glasses, similar to that idea. The You're No Good For Me. I don't know. I think it's very interesting. I think it's a very interesting song. I don't know where I want to put it. You're Still Here, good. Why is everyone... I don't know if anybody was hating on Lucky Ones. I didn't hear any hate in the chat about Lucky Ones. So, I don't know. I didn't see any hate. I certainly didn't say any hate to it. So, Guns N' Roses is the weakest song. Oh, what's that one from? What album is that from? That's interesting. Maybe it'll be my favorite. We'll see. Diet Mountain Dew. I love Diet Mountain Dew, but I don't love it. It's great. Let's put it in very good just because I do want to kind of like diversify where I'm putting stuff. Like I want to make some decisions because like I said, I could very easily just put everything in the top 2 tiers because I do like all the songs, especially when you listen to the album throughout. There's nothing that I'm skipping, and I'm being completely honest with you. I don't believe there's any skips on this album, the whole with Paradise Edition. I don't think there's any skips. I don't skip at all. So I very well could put everything in the first like 2 tiers, but I want to try to really like parse out which ones I really like to the ones that I just like, if that makes sense. I think it's either Can't Leave My Head or Very Good. Okay. Nice. Yeah. And that's, yeah, I put it in very good. Yeah. Exactly. Diet Mountain Dew is alcohol. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, totally. So similar to Carmen. Yeah. Yeah. I do love this. Sorry, I just keep saying yeah over. I'm just thinking. I like the song, but it's not my favorite. Video games. Video games is... Video games was my red dress, I think, for most of my listening to this album. Video Games has been my favorite song from the beginning. But I feel like I'm in a cycle right now where some of the other ones that I've put in red dress are above it now, if that makes sense. So it's like Video Games started out red dress for me. I love that song. I love everything about it. And like I said, for most of the 6 weeks that I've been doing this, Video Games has been red dress for me. But it might have gone down, not because it's any less, but like, I mean, you guys understand, right? Especially if you're listening to an album over and over again. It's like different songs like have different lives to them, if that makes sense. And Video Games was like top tier for me from the beginning, and others have now surpassed it just in this part of my experience with the album. It'll probably change too. So maybe if that's my truth in this moment, I won't feel bad and we'll put it here. I'm nothing without you. Because I'm nothing without it. I love it. It is, like I said, I feel like it was my favorite song from the very beginning. And I've just, as I've listened to it more, other songs have surpassed it. But it's still amazing. I am nothing without it. Uh, should be American Dream. I think it's either Can't Leave My Head or, oh, I'm going back. You're no good for me, but baby, she wants, yes, totally. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. And I think I did see it that way, but I didn't. I was taking it a little more literal, I think. Like, talking about a relationship. But I think, like, it's probably both, is my assumption, because that's what she's comparing those things, right? So, I mean, everybody is right in that way. I think it's got a double meaning, but I think you're right. Now that I really think about the lyrics, I think that's the main point. But it's both, if that makes sense. Kind of like Carmen. Similar in that way. People hate me, but I don't love... No. It feels so honest. That's... I don't know. I love it. It's the one that Lana sings at every show. I don't think she's ever not... Oh, really? Interesting. I mean, it is her start, right? Wasn't it like the one that like really catapulted her originally? Wasn't it? It wasn't mine. Like, I hadn't heard it before. I had the song that I knew before I went through the albums, the song I knew for Lana was Summertime Sadness. I didn't hear Video Games before listening to this album, so I don't know. It feels very, but not Red Dress. Okay. It, like I said, if we had have done this 3 weeks ago, it would have been Red Dress for me. It is so cinematic. I love it. You do love video games, and I do get if people are tired of it. Yeah, but for me, I'm not tired of it. I just, because different, yeah. I mean, it's only lived for 6 weeks for me. It's just other songs have, I don't know. I just love other songs more now after listening to it a bunch of times, but I love video games. Okay, National Anthem. National Anthem. Ooh, that's an interesting one for me. I'm like, I have to listen to it in my head. What did I write about National Anthem? It's not Red Dress for me. I'm sorry if you hate me for that, but it's not Red Dress for me. So now I have to like figure out where I want to put it. So many amazing lines. Like, yeah, it's so good. And there's satire there, which I love. She plays with things. I wrote in huge letters. I don't know if you could. She is crushing. What does I say? Oh yeah, she is crushing black and white narratives. So I don't know why I put that. What made me think of that? I think that's what we're talking about, like the juxtapositions, black and white thinking, and just like forcing you to look at things. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. Forcing you to look at things in a little bit more of a nuanced way, especially me. Often a lot of neurodivergent people, but like humans in general can have black and white thinking, but it is a common trait amongst neurodivergents, and especially for me, I can have kind of black and white thinking, like this is the truth and this is what I feel. And Lana, what I love about Lana is she forces me to, like, well, that's why I said she is crushing that, for me anyway. She's forcing me to look at things in a different way. And I love that because I want to be open-minded and I want to look at different situations with a more nuanced perspective, kind of bringing in different ideas. I don't want to be closed off and thinking black and white, if that makes sense. So you'd put it in Can't Leave My Head too. Yeah, I think it is, because I think it is above Diet Mountain Dew for me. So I think we gotta put it in It Can't Leave My Head. Yeah, I love it. It's a good song. It's a great song. You'd also put it in Won't Leave My Head. Okay, awesome. So we're similar on the same page for that. Okay. Radio. I can hear it. Like, I can hear how it starts. Wait, did I miss one? What the hell? Dark Paradise is not in this freaking thing. Right? It's not in here. I just got really upset. I just got really upset. It's not in here. How do I make one? I mean, this is just someone else. This is a template that someone else made. How could they miss it? How could they miss Dark Paradise? I'm offended. I'm joking. I'm not offended, but I'm upset. How do I make these? Oh, no, that makes me so upset. Yeah. Oh, why is it not in here? Can I no. Can I add one? How do I modify this? That just kind of made me so upset. That made me so upset. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to, I don't use the pin image, okay. Can I add, no, these are all for the rows. I don't know how to use this thing. Oh, is this gonna add one? Choose file to add additional images. Oh, okay. We're gonna do this because I'm a perfectionist and I'm getting upset that it's not on here. I want it on my list. So let's just I'm so angry. Is there an image for Dark Paradise? It can have its own special. Dark Paradise images. There we go. Let's save that. Just in, let's just save it in downloads. Okay, then I can find it easy. Sorry. On repeat lately, it's so good. It's so good. It's Red Dress, just to spoil alert. It's Red Dress. That's why I'm upset that I don't have something to put it in. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? Where am I going? I don't know what I'm doing. How do I get back? Oh, yeah, it's here. Okay. Let's try this. Download. Oh, that was easy. I was stressing over nothing. That was so stressful, and it didn't need to be stressful. Oh my god, I can't believe they forgot it though. That's some evil shit right there. Okay. Dark Paradise. Oh god, no. It's not toxic. I just wrote toxic. I was supposed to write toxic men, wasn't I? Whoops. Okay, whatever. Dark Paradise is Red Dress. Dark Paradise is one of the best songs on the record. For me. It is stunningly beautiful. The lyrics, the story that she tells, the imagery just through her lyrics, and also sonically that she creates is stunning. It's the song that got me through. Yes. You're indebted to, yeah, totally. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Cal? How's your Sunday going? Yeah, it is. I don't have the same personal connection to it, Dylan. Not in the same way, but it's just a perfect song. I can't put it anywhere else other than Red Dress. What did I wrote? I wrote Dark Fantasy, Siren Song. I loved it. Loving You Forever, Can't Be Wrong. I loved that lyric. Grappling with Truly Moving On. Yeah. You're some of these lyrics, you can't, your face is like a melody, it won't leave my head. It's perfect. I'm scared that you won't be waiting on the other side. Yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect song. I don't want to wake up from this tonight. Escaping reality. I guess in a way it is personal to me, but not in the same way. have been like, ever since, bleh, I can't speak. Wow. What do I want to say? As a kid, I was really into having these like maladaptive daydreaming and basically living inside my head, which is a common experience, not always, but a common experience for autistic kids. And that was me. Just, the world around me was hard to live in sometimes. And so I created these vivid worlds. And so that's kind of what the song means to me. So I know it's very different than what it actually means or where it actually comes from. But that's how it resonates with me, and that's why I love it so much, if that makes sense. I'm going through it. Yes, totally. Totally. Oh, I missed. It's Cal's birthday? Oh my god. Your 18th birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday. Oh my god, that's a huge birthday. Oh my god, that's a huge birthday. 18. Sorry, not to pile on the pressure. You're 18. How excited from the partying, I'm sure. Oh my god, yes. You love that I'm doing ranking? Oh my god. Like, how long have we been at this? Already an hour and a half, and we're only, oh god. We're gonna get through it. I might have to take a pee break soon, though, to be honest. We gotta take care of our needs sometimes. Yes, happy belated birthday, Cal. That is amazing. I hope this is, it's probably a good place for recovering. We're chill. We're just hanging out. You're very welcome. Yay, I'm not the only one that understands the maladaptive daydreaming. That makes me feel less alone. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a pre-break. I'm sorry. I know. Let's just say happy birthday to Cal in chat, and I'll be really quick. I promise. It's literally just, not that I need to tell you what I'm doing, but yeah, it's gonna be a quick one. I just need to relieve myself real quick, and we will be back. I'll see you in a minute. I was muted there for a second. Hello. I am back. Let's move on. Is not a widely accepted condition. Oh yeah, I don't know much about it. I just know that anytime I've read anything, I'm like, oh, that's what I was doing. There was a lot of shame around that too as a kid. Or like, maybe not even as a kid, because I think it continued on into my teenage years, and I was like, why am I doing this? Like, this is weird, right? And I had a lot of shame to do with it too, because I was like, why am I like living in my head? Oh, no data. Are we still streaming? Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, there was a lot of shame that went along with it. And then looking at what it actually is, and that it's an actual thing, and that I'm not the only one, because when I was a teenager, I thought I was just this weird person that was doing this to cope, and I thought there was something wrong with me, and that it was this shameful secret that I had. So yeah, it was really good to learn about it and like, oh, that's why I'm doing it. Okay. You've been called that too many times by people, and I'm not autistic, but I'm obsessive about my grades, said one. Yeah, totally. Well, the thing with autism is, or autistic people, is that we're also people and humans. So sometimes when people are like, oh, I might have, some people have, like, 'cause they're human traits. Autistic traits are also just human traits. It's just, basically you have to have a certain amount to kind of fit the criteria of being autistic. But, there certainly are traits that, just humans have in general. Thanks for the welcome back. Yes, I did need a break. Oh my gosh. I was fine to keep going, but I also just needed to pee. So, and I wasn't going to be uncomfortable. Like, why? Why would I sit here and be uncomfortable? You can totally understand. Yeah. Yep. It's been connected to OCD and autism. I didn't know that about OCD, but I also know that OCD sometimes is connected to autism as well. It can be like a co-occurring comorbidity. But for me, I got the ADHD to go along with my autistic side. You can relate to with the shame. Yeah. Yeah, it was hard to live with as a teenager. Like right now, obviously I'm talking about it pretty openly, so, I don't have the same amount of shame about that. I probably have shame about other things for sure, if we're being honest, but we won't get into that yet. But to hear those things, because what does that even mean? Obsessive? Yeah, totally. You care. What do you mean? I'm obsessive over my college grades. I care. I want to do well. Yeah, totally. I can understand why that. Yeah. Yeah, that is insulting. They're trying to, it sounds like maybe it's from people who are jealous, because it's hard. Sometimes it's easier for people as a coping mechanism to not care. I do that sometimes, where like if I'm afraid to fail, sometimes I don't care. Or I do care, but I pretend I don't care because it's easier to be let down when you're like, well, I didn't even give my best, so whatever. I failed because but when you like really give it your all and you still fail, or you like that, it takes a brave person to do that. And so people are probably jealous that you care so much. It's hard caring sometimes. Yeah, totally. I understand that, Dylan, for sure. I think it's amazing that you care about your grades. I think it's awesome. I actually, when I was in university, I had some weird coping mechanisms. You found in therapy that your excessive daydreaming was a root to your depression because nothing was ever good enough. Oh, interesting. That's probably something I need to explore myself, to be quite honest. Oh, it was the professor. That's even worse. Because he missed some point saying a part was missing from my assignment when it wasn't missing. He just missed it. That's so annoying when professors have this like big ego that they think everything they're saying is right, and they're not open-minded enough to listen to someone when they're saying, no, but I didn't miss it. Let's figure it out. And they just automatically go on the defensive. I hate when teachers and professors do that, but I mean, we're all human, but that's really annoying. You need to be open-minded, I think, to be a teacher. You were listening to a great song about it called A Chair in the Sky. I love Joni Mitchell. Why have I not heard that one? A Chair in the Sky. I mean, I would probably love it because I love Joni Mitchell in general, so I guarantee you I would freaking love it. You've held on to A's all 6 terms so far. I very much care. Yeah, that's amazing. You care about your grades and my Lana journey. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, let's move on to... Wait, we didn't even really talk about... Yes, we did. We did. Dark Paradise is amazing. It's red dress. Let's move on. He did end up giving... He didn't apologize. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, I mean, I guess it's good that he admitted that he didn't see it, but like, you know, just be human and be like, oh, I literally just made a mistake. I'm sorry that I did that. Because there's such a power dynamic too when it comes to professor and student or teacher and student. So you've got to recognize that there's such a power imbalance there, and that if you do make a mistake, like, it means so much more to the student when you just are human, right? People are silly. People and their egos. It numbs the pain of living. Oh my God. That's a line from it. Yeah, I'm gonna love that. I am gonna love that. Okay. Yeah, that's a horrible thing to call your student. That is a horrible thing to say to your student. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry that he said that. Because he's like, because maybe it's because I like to therapize people. It's horrible. I just like to like understand where people are coming from. And like instantly that makes me think of he just felt bad that he did that, so he wants to like minimize, well, it wasn't a big deal, like it shouldn't be a big deal, you're just obsessive. But it's like, no. And it's kind of like gaslighting in a way, where it's like, no, like I care about my grades, like it is a big deal to me. Yeah, anyways, people are silly. They chose their career just to feel smarter. Totally. And those are the worst ones. The ones that actually care about other human beings and wanting to help and wanting to, those are always going to be the best professors. But the ones that are in it for ego, no, they're not going to be the best ones, to be honest. They might be smart themselves, but I mean, I feel like you're only as good as you're able to kind of bring your students up and have your students understand the stuff, for lack of a better word, the stuff, the material. Anyways, radio is a weird one for me. Radio, I love the chorus, and it's not like I don't like the verses, because I do, like I said, I like them all. But the chorus I love. Like, the chorus is like Red Dress or I'm Nothing Without You to me. But the whole song as a whole is not in those tiers. Does that make sense? I love how it starts though. Yeah, not even they can stop me. It's amazing. But yeah, the whole chorus, life is sweet like cinnamon. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. Now I'm in LA and it's paradise. Like, there's some top tier lyrics in it as well, for sure. It's probably one of your favorite. Yeah, I can see how it would be someone's favorite. That's what I mean. Like, it's so good. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. It's so good. I want to listen to it now. It's so good. But it's not, where is it? Where is it for me? I mean, just because the chorus is like it's a brain, what am I trying to say? Like an earworm for me? I think it has to be It Can't Leave My Head, because it does. It like plays over and over again in my head. So it has to go there. It just has to. Very good tier. Yeah, it would either have been very good or It Can't Leave My Head. But I feel like if I'm being honest with myself, it just literally doesn't leave my head. So it has to go there. Because, it is. Carmen is so good, but personally, it doesn't resonate with me. Because it's not, these things aren't relatable to me. So it just can't live in the top 2 tiers for me. But it's such a good song. It's so good. What did I say? I love, yeah, she's still shining like lightning. I love that lyric. And I said beautiful and dangerous is what I said about that. And it's got the put your red dress on, put your lipstick on. I loved that. I love the concept of it. You love Carmen so much. I know, it is. It's very good, but it's not my top. I'm going to put it in very good. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. It is very good because it's very good. It's a very good song. It doesn't personally resonate. That's the only reason why it's there. But it's a very good song. It is. $1 Million Man. Oh my god, I love this song. $1 Million Man is so close to being in red dress, but it's not. It's not red dress, so we're gonna just put it in I'm Nothing Without You because I am nothing without it. It's so good. Like how it starts. Like, can you just hear that brrr? Like, that's not a very good impression. I don't know how to make the sound that it does. But if you listen to the song, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. The whole beginning is so good. It broke you. See, I can see how it definitely could resonate with people incredibly. It just, for me, it doesn't resonate. But it's such a good song. Totally not hating on it, I promise. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, $1 Million Man is like sexy and sad. It's sexy sad. I just realized there's a lot of sexy sad. It's such an interesting... That's such an interesting feeling to have. Sexy sad. I love it though. It's perfect. The singing saw instrument? Is that what it is? Her heart is not broken. Is broke, yeah. That's the sound. Oh, the musical Saw. The saw is bent and they play the saw. Oh, I want to see a video of that. I would love to see that. That's really cool. Yeah, I love it. It's so cool. It's so interesting. I love the line you said I was the most exotic flower. I love that. What did I... Oh, and I wrote I wrote sexy, slinky. It's an interesting word. Slinky. It is. It's slinky. I love someone as dangerous, tainted, and flawed as you. I love it. Oh, this is an interesting thought. I don't know if I still believe this now, but it's an interesting thought, actually. I put, these are seen as... So... talking about the line, someone as dangerous, tainted, and flawed as you, I said, these are seen as good qualities because she feels this way herself. Like, off to the races, I put. That's interesting. That's an interesting take. I don't think I remembered that take. But that's a pretty interesting thing I wrote down, actually. I forgot about that. You love sexy sad. You'll lose everything listening to Honeymoon. You know what? You're not the first person. I think you said that, Dylan. I think you said that I would love Honeymoon. If I like sexy sad, that sounds great, if that's what it is. Honeymoon was your first vinyl purchase ever. Amazing. It's so great. Top 3 to me together with Norman and Tunnel. Oh my god. We still have so many to do to get till Tunnel, eh? Yeah! I forgot about that take. It's like I had an interesting thought and I forgot about it, because that is a pretty interesting take. I like that. Okay. And when I liked the lyric, you got the world, but baby, at what price? I love that. Just talking about priorities and, grappling with the American dream. I think that's what I love about the American dream, is that it's important to her, but love will always be more important to her, or at least that's what I got from the record. And I love that. I love talking about those priorities, I guess. You're so excited about All? Me too. I'm excited about Ultraviolence, because I need to move on. I want to move on. I could sit with this record that we're talking about now for a long time still, because it's so good, but I'm just excited to move on because we have it. I don't have to wait, like how you guys would have had to wait it, if you were back in 2012 and you're like waiting for the next release. I don't have that. Like, I have the access to all the records, so I'm excited to just keep going. But I definitely would still be happy if I was in 2012 and I'm like waiting for the next one. This would live with me for months and months and months. Well, for years. It really would. You'll need one video and one essay for each song. Oh no! That will take us 3 years to do. That will take us 3 years to do. Hi Ash, how's it going? Can't stay online for too long today, but I just wanted to say I've been loving your Lana reactions and really appreciate how passionate you are about music. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. What a nice thing to come in and say. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love doing this, and I would do it if no one was watching it, but to have people like you come in here and say that you appreciate it and you love it, that makes me awkward and not know what to say, but it makes me very happy. Thank you so much. I don't know how to take compliments. I'm trying. $1 Million Man is everything. Did I put anything else? This is kind of a spicy comment. Why did I wrote, going for these broken men and wondering why they break you, which I'm not judging her. It's literally what I do. I wrote it down because that's what I do. Like, I just continually go for these broken men and then wonder why they're breaking me, right? So yeah, it wasn't, but the way I wrote it down, it sounds spicy. Like, it sounds like I'm being sassy, but I'm actually not. It's just super relatable to me, if that makes sense. I think I'm gonna do UV tomorrow, so I'm excited. So excited. You still remember getting back from school in 2014 and listening to West Coast, the first single. West Coast, is this UV that we're talking about? I don't know any of the track names, so this is nuts. And then I just couldn't stop listening. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Tomorrow. And then if all goes well, then I'll do it tomorrow, and then it'll probably be uploaded to Patreon on Tuesday morning, because I'll be really excited to want to upload it, but it like takes all night to do it. It takes so long, especially these long ones that I do. So it'll be up probably Tuesday morning, unless I take a day off, because like I said, if I wake up tomorrow and I'm feeling like crap, I'm not going to do it on a day where I'm feeling like crap. I want to be like present and open and available to kind of, really enjoy it. If that's the case and I take a day off, then it'll be just the next day. It'll just be pushed one day, basically, if that makes sense. It is from UV. Okay. Well, I'm excited to hear that one. That's the first track name I've heard, I think. I don't, like I said, I don't know the track names. Okay, let's move on. So we've done $1 Million Man. I love it. What did we... Oh, yeah, we put it in I'm Nothing Without You. Yeah, I'm confident in that choice. I'm happy. Oh, no. Summertime Sadness. Okay. Summertime Sadness. Summertime Sadness is so good. And on my first listen, because it was one that I had heard before, and I was giving it to be able to actually look into I loved it. I loved it. I think it was one of my favorite listens, other than video games. Video games, I think, was my favorite listen on my first reaction. And I think Summertime Sadness was my next favorite on my first listen. And then it's like, and I loved it, and I still love it, but it's like, as I listen to the album more and more, some of the other ones have surpassed it, if that makes sense. So, I don't know where I want to put it. You have to work Tuesday morning, but I don't care. I will watch it on your lunch break. It'll be longer than your lunch break, I'm assuming, but yeah. SS is capitalism. Oh, really? I see, nothing is capitalism for me. And nothing is toxic, man. I just put those because I thought it would be funny. Welcome on in. Uh, Harshit V. Yeah, I don't think any song are actually in those for me, but I totally understand. But that was the only song I knew. That was the first song I've ever that was the song in my mind that was Lana Del Rey before I actually started listening to. So literally 2 months ago, Summertime Sadness would have been the only song I would be able to associate Lana Del Rey to. That's how newbie I am. You gotta head out to use your dad's van while I'm able. Yeah, totally. Nice. Enjoy going to the I can't speak. Enjoy going to the gym. Thank you so much for being here, Dylan. We're not going to be that much longer, to be honest. Oh my god, we still have a bunch of songs, but we'll get through it. Thank you so much for being here, and of course it'll be up. I'm not gonna take it down from YouTube, so if you guys want to see wherever, where all the other songs end up, you're totally able to do that. I think it's understandable some songs just grow on you with time. Yeah, totally. You would put it on the second tier. It's good. It's a good song. Is not Diet Mountain Dew? I don't think anything is Diet Mountain Dew. Actually, I don't know. Maybe one coming up is Diet Mountain Dew for me. Diet Mountain Dew meaning I like it, but it's not good for me, maybe. Diet Mountain Dew I love, so it wouldn't actually go in that category, if that makes sense. Alright, see you later, Dylan. Okay. Where do I want to put Summertime Sadness? Okay. Summertime Sadness. It's so good. I think it has to go in It Can't Leave My Head. Because it also just plays over and over again in my head, and I love it. It's so good. Yeah. I mean, these categories, I don't know. I don't know how much I'm going to use them because I've explained, like, to me, this album is a no-skip album. They're all so good. Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, it's confusing. It's definitely confusing how, it's in oh, it is. Okay, it's in Diet Mountain Dew for you then. Okay. Okay, this is, oh my god. This is what makes us girls. What did I write? I wrote bad bitch damaged. And I mean that with so much love. Teens drinking up to no good, loving attention from guys. Like, it makes me think of, I had a real rebellion stage in high school myself, and it reminds me of that. There were times that I was going to high school, like I guess it would have been grade 10. Oh my god, I was young. Where I was going to grade 10. I was going after drinking, like going home to lunch with my friends and like raiding their parents' alcohol cabinet, and then going to school. Like, yeah, I don't recommend it, by the way. I am not recommending this. That was horrible behavior, but it reminds me of that. So when I listen to the song, it brings up a lot of memories of high school and just me getting into all kinds of trouble. It's Red Dress for You. I can totally see that. Yeah. It's not Red Dress for me because I don't know if, like, how fond I am, like, because it brings up a lot of memories for me, but it also is a really hard time for me. High school and, being a teenager was hard. And so it makes me think of that, but it also is not a great, it's almost too relatable in some ways. So I don't know if I can put it in Red Dress. It's so good though. Like, part of me wants to put it in Very Good just because maybe it should go in Diet Mountain Dew because it's so good and I love it so much, but it's just too painful for me to listen to. But I feel bad putting it like down here because it's such a good song. if that makes sense. Like, it feels like that's a crime to do. It's very good for you, yeah. Oh, I gotta put it in I'm Nothing Without You. I'm sorry, I know I literally put it somewhere where I was like contemplating all of these ones, but it's so good. I have to. When I really listen, when I really think about how I feel, yes, it's triggering to me. So it gives me uncomfortable feelings, but it's just so good that I can't. It's a crime to put it, for me, it's a crime to put it lower than that. It's not Red Dress because it's too painful, but it is in that I'm Nothing Without You category. Okay, Lolita. Oh my god. Lolita. Lolita is such an interesting song. And I love it, and I hate that I love it. It brings up so many uncomfortable, obviously, themes, especially knowing, once researching a little bit about the book, and I know it's not the book, it's its own entity and it's its own song, so I judge it from that, not from the book. But just knowing those themes, it's so hard to even rank it because it's just so uncomfortable. And I think that's good that it's uncomfortable. And I think it should be made. I'm not one of those people that's like, it should never have been made, and whatever other think pieces are on the internet about it. I understand the concerns for sure, and I'm not invalidating those concerns, but I think at the end of the day, some of the best art are pieces that force you to have these difficult conversations and difficult thoughts in your head and figuring out like what you feel about these things and about these issues. And so I would never say don't write a piece that's, controversial, because I think sometimes we need that. I think sometimes we need to have these conversations and we need to talk about it. And so for that, I think it's a beautiful piece of art. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? But it's also it's uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I hate that I sit there, like, for my first listen, when I just completely blocked out what I was actually seeing, which I was seeing it because I read the lyric, the fruit punch mouth and all that, but I almost chose to ignore it because I think I just didn't, I don't know, I think my subconscious brain just didn't want to actually put that piece together, even though I was putting it together on my first listen. But I loved it, and I wanted to dance to it, and I thought it was sexy. And then when I really listened to it and researched about the book, and I was like, oh my god, it's I felt so uncomfortable for feeling that way. And I think just that, the fact that I had so much going on inside of me with this one song, just proves that it's an amazing song. And it's do you know what I'm trying to say? It's an amazing piece of art. But it makes me uncomfortable. It does. And I think it should. And I think the interesting thing that I would bring up to people who say that it is romanticizing something that I'm not going to say over YouTube right now, I think I would ask those people if they think sonically, does it sound like it's romanticizing anything? Because to me, sonically, it sounds like almost a horror. It sounds like a horror movie. It sounds dark and uncomfortable. So even though some of the lyrics might be, to a young girl, might be romanticizing a harmful or unhealthy relationship, the actual song and the message beyond the song, because of how it sounds sonically, tells me that you are supposed to be uncomfortable with that, which obviously most people would be uncomfortable with. So do you know what I'm trying to say here? It's like, yes, totally. So it's like, I can appreciate the art. I think it's a beautiful piece of art, and I would never tell her don't do that, because I don't think we should. Ugh, I don't know. It's such a weird, hard topic to, especially to speak about on the internet, but I love Lolita, and I hate that I love it. So, Diet Mountain Dew. Sorry. It's an amazing song. I hope I got that across. I think it's an amazing song. But it's Diet Mountain Dew for me, just because of all of those reasons. But that is not me saying that it's a bad song. It just makes me uncomfortable inside, and I think that's the whole point of the song, but it is what it is. It's not going to be a red dress for me. It just can't. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there, but I feel like the song deserves, it can't, yeah, it, honestly, that's so fair, because it's such a good song. It is so catchy. Yeah, it's hard to, like, rank that song, right? Because it's, yeah, it was very intense on purpose, totally. It was predatory, yeah. And that comes across in that song. So people who, I don't know, so yeah, that's, I guess, what I would, like I said, I'm not invalidating the people who want to say that it's, like, sure, I think it's an important conversation to have. So I'm certainly not invalidating people's ideas. If they think it's harmful, that's fine. That's their truth, and they're allowed to have that. And I think that's what art does. I think good artists are okay with that, are okay with having some people, you know, think that it's controversial or bad or whatever. I think she would be okay with that. And that's what I love about her, honestly, is that she's like, I'm just going to say my truth, and you can like it or you can not like it. Like, whatever. That's what I love about her. So, I don't know. I hope that comes across, because it's such a weird... Lucky Ones. Okay. Lucky Ones is a great song, and it has... Well, what did I write about Lucky Ones? I wrote, so the lyric that really kind of spoke to me, thought no one could save me, you came along, scooped me up like a baby. Loved that, but it also really kind of shows how, and I talk about this in my essay that I released yesterday, just, you know, needing men and stuff like that, and how she unapologetically feels that way and is okay with that. And I think that's beautiful, but that lyric really kind of shows that. And then obviously we've got a bit of like fatalism, stars aligned. I thought that's pretty cool, because she is, it does seem like she, you know, at least from this record, at least from this, again, it's only a snapshot for me, because I don't have the big picture of Lana like you guys might if you've listened to all of her stuff. So just in this album, she really is such a romantic at heart, and yeah. You love that Lana makes controversy. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I hope that came across in what I was talking about, because that's exactly how I feel. Sigh, welcome on in, by the way. It does have a great message of hope. I love it. It's not one of my favorite. It's not one of my favorites, so it's not in the top 2 for sure. I can tell you that. What else did I write? You taught me that it was good to be crazy. That was another lyric I wrote down that I really liked. So I also wrote, others seeing what she thought were flaws as freedom and spirited. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I love it. It's not amazing for me anyway, but it's very good. So I'm going to put it in very good, because that feels right to me, because I think it's an amazing song. I don't skip it. I love it, but it's not top for me. You're late. No, it's okay. We're still here. And honestly, you're here for the beginning of Paradise. So you get the full EP. You're all good. Welcome on in, The Blackest Day. How's it going? The 1975 is one of my... Oh, is that a 1975 reference? Oh, no, you're just talking about the controversial... should I be listening to 1975? Should I? Because if that's the case, if it's similar in that way, then maybe I would like it. But as a Swiftie, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to like it. But that's just me being petty and stupid. I will listen to art. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to like the person personally or like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I can still enjoy music from people, yeah. But there is a part of me. The, like, 13-year-old girl that loves Taylor, just, there's a part of me that's like, ugh, 1975, you know? Bella, it's been fun time, but you're gonna go have dinner now. Totally. We've been doing this longer than I expected, to be honest, so I totally get that. We're taking forever, but I'm having fun. See you later, and I hope you have an amazing dinner. All right, let's move on to Paradise. It's a very good band. They have a lot of songs about addiction and have a protest song. Or touch on atheism and being jealous of the faithful. That sounds really interesting, honestly. I probably would like that. I probably would like that. That sounds very, very interesting to me. Okay. Ride. It would be a crime to not put Ride in red dress. I think most people would agree. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But Ride is red dress. Ride is kind of similar to how I feel about Born to Die, where it's just, I listen to it and it's like, this is the perfect song. Like, I would not want anything else from this song. Not that I want other things. Like, when I listen to the other songs, I certainly am not, like, giving, you know, writing down notes to Lana. She knows a lot better than I do. But you know what I mean? Like, I just listen to it and it's just, like, it's perfect. It's just the perfect song. Does that make sense? What did I write about Ride? I wrote freedom in, like, big... Can you see that? Wait. Yeah. Freedom! I wrote that. Open road, possibilities. You can be my full-time daddy, white and gold, to being taken care of. Hot or cold, I thought that was a really interesting lyric. You'll kind of take both sides, the good and the bad, which again is her kind of romanticism coming out. Ride changed my life, totally. I can totally, well, I don't know if this song, like the first time listening to the song, I wouldn't say changed my life, although it was absolutely amazing. But I would say watching the music video and watching that monologue that comes before Ride, that 100% changed my life. That changed my life. I can totally see that. It's God tier. It's life-changing. Yes. Good. I'm glad we all agree on that. You should check the channel Mend with... what am I trying to say? Sorry. Wow, I am stuttering. Yes, it's because I got excited, Lorena. I very much subscribe to Mend with Mare. I love her stuff. As a Swiftie, yeah. I don't think I've seen her Lana content. Although I don't think I would want to, I mean, I could watch the Born to Die stuff, but I wouldn't want, obviously I wouldn't want to spoil the other stuff for myself. So if she's got like Born to Die content on there, I definitely would love checking that out. And I'm super into like mental health. I'm not a licensed professional, so don't take my advice and things that I say, you know, all the disclaimers, I'm not. But I am super into, one of my special interests is psychology, and I've read so many, you know, health and wellness books, and I'm into that kind of stuff and psychology in general. So I like to take a little bit of that. Well, look at my mental health matters. So yes, that channel is perfect for me. It's exactly what I would want in a channel. So yes, I definitely have checked her out. Agreed, wrong, Ride belongs there perfectly. Ride is heaven tier, totally. Yeah, I'm glad that we all agree on that. You meant after, oh, so you're the same experience. But yeah, the song in general, I would believe if someone was like, just listening to the song changed your life. I would also believe that, to be honest. That's why I didn't question it. Breathe, girl. Yeah, I know. I got so excited. I got so excited. Yeah, Ride is perfect. Dying Young and Playing Hard. Like, these are just perfect lyric. Don't break me down. I'm tired of feeling like I'm fucking crazy. Relatable. Not to everybody, but, you know, to some of us, I know. It's beautiful. She has a lot of Lana content, but she doesn't follow chronologically. Oh, okay, so I could just, maybe she has a Lana playlist and I could pick out some of the ones that would make sense and wouldn't ruin it for me. It's so comforting. I totally agree, Mimi. Yeah, it is. It is the comfort song, and I'm so glad that you guys got me to watch the music video, because it changed my life. It 100% did. Okay. American. I'm trying to, every time I say because we're not listening to it, we're not doing a reaction right now, I like try to sing it in my head just so I remember what the song is. It's so good. American is so good. It's not top tier for me, but it's so good. What did I write? So, oh yeah. We have the like driving down, and we've got the, is that what it is? I wrote driving around the city, music blasting, freedom. Yeah, I need to remind myself of the lyrics of this one so I can remember again. For some reason, it's not, certain songs I can just pick out lyrics. This is one that, and I'm not saying it's forgettable, trust me, I'm not. Oh, right. Oh, right. And we have Springsteen, and I think we have Elvis. Yes. Yes. I love that whole thing. That whole idea of like driving in the city with the music on, with your favorite music on, and just, again, feeling free. I love it. How did you get the idea to listen to Lana? Like, what made you start? What was it? Honestly? I don't know. The spirit spoke to me. I don't know, because I can't remember. It was just like one day I woke up and I was like, I feel like I should listen to Lana. I feel like how does this woman who not everybody, but like a lot of people just are so diehard for, how have I not given this person a chance? And so it feels like it just kind of came out of nowhere, because it did. I just woke up one day and was like, I should do this. And then I wrote a message on, because I had already started doing reactions on YouTube here, and I put a message in the community chat, like, guys, you know, who are Lana fans, let me know, like, what album. I put like a little, what do they call it? Poll. Which album should I listen to just see if I like her stuff. And yeah, everyone chose, or like the poll went to Norman, and so I listened to Norman, and I mean, to be honest, if I started with Born to Die, it would have brought me into it just as much, to be honest, because I love Born to Die, and I think I would have, not knowing anything, but yeah, that's how. Oh, it's so good. And the chorus, spin me around like a child. Oh, it's so good. It's not top tier for me though, but it's so good. So I think I can't leave my head, because it's like, it's top. It's definitely top up there, but for me, it's not like the song I would automatically be like, oh, that's my favorite song, if that makes sense. Did I miss it? Yeah. American, so Harsh It. American is my top 5 Lana songs. Something about it just speaks to me. I can totally get it. It's such a good song. That's so valid. Understandable. I gave a lot of artists a chance, especially in the last few years. Yeah. You personally do not relate to the lyrics because you're not American. Maybe that's it for me too, because I'm not American either. So maybe there's just like this weird, thing that I just don't completely understand, which is totally valid. I mean, I think I understand the overall idea, and especially being Canadian, we're so close, we're like cousins. So I get the culture is similar, so I kind of get it, but maybe I just don't get it, if that makes sense. You woke up and took a good, yeah, totally. Totally. And this has opened up so many opportunities for me on YouTube. Before I started reacting to Lana, I was getting, like 100 views, which is not bad. I was very happy to be getting 100 views, but now, especially my Lana content is getting like thousands of views, and that is like mind-blowing to me, because like I said, I was so happy to be just if I got 100 views on a video, I'd be like, oh my god, 100 people watch my video, that's crazy. And I listened to Norman, and that video exploded. I think it's at like 17,000 views now or something, and so for a small YouTuber, that was like crazy. So for me, yeah, Lana has opened up so many things for me. It's crazy. You saw her on one of your crush's Instagram story. That is amazing. What an amazing way to start. That's a great story. Thank you for sharing that. I love that. Glad you did. Yeah, me too. I'm super glad. When you listen to the other Lana albums, will you do NFR again? Yes. That is such a good question. But yes, absolutely. I didn't know what I was getting into when I did Norman. And so, I mean, while I think that I try to handle every music reaction with care and like really trying to understand, but I just don't think I had the capacity to really give it what it deserves. I think, if you watch that reaction, like I said, I do love it, and I do try my best to give it, what it deserves, but also I think already now, even just going through Born to Die and Paradise, I already have so much of a better understanding of her that I know I will understand and enjoy that record so much more. So yes, and I stopped listening to it. Like, I have gone through that album maybe 2 or 3 times, but I stopped completely. So I don't even remember what the songs sound like, to be honest, because I've just been so into this. So by the time we get there again, I mean, I'm sure when I listen to it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember this one. But I don't really remember it, if that makes sense. Yeah, and we'll do the whole thing. We'll rank it, and we'll do the essay, and we'll do we'll do all of it. Lana's community is huge. Yes, that's the other thing, is I felt so welcomed, and so, I don't know, I'm the kind of person that doesn't often feel like I belong in communities. I'm not like other girls. That sounds so annoying. But it's true. I don't feel like I belong, and I feel like this is the first time where everyone is just like, it sounds so cheesy. I'm so cheesy and cliche, but really I felt like everybody just welcomed me with open arms and so much love and so much understanding. And yeah, it's changed my life. That sounds so dramatic, but it really has changed my life. Like, seriously. I need to stop talking about it because it's going to make me cry, honestly. Yeah. It's changed my life. Cola is another one of your favorites. It's controversial. Yes, it is, but it's good. I love it too. we're on Cola. We're on Cola. Am I done with American? I don't know. I think I am. Escapism, freedom, drive fat. Yeah. Pride, power, empower. Yeah. We love American. I'm happy with it in that third tier. I think that's a good place for it because it's an amazing song. It's just not my favorites. Is it different than with Swifties? Oh my god, Swifties is just like, I'm not really an active Swiftie, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not on here on Twitter or X or whatever, like, talking about Taylor, and so I don't know. I know, but like, because it's Taylor and she's so big, and like, there's just like, you get so many just you get amazing, welcoming people, but you also get like weird, horrible people who are just mean and awful too. You kind of get everything because it's so widespread. It's not niche anymore. Taylor at one point did feel niche, and I have been a fan since 2009. And certain times in that fandom, I did feel like it was very niche and welcoming and awesome. And then it's just so big now that you just get everything. You get a mixed bag of every different kind of people, if that makes sense. So it is different, but I'm a freak and Lana makes me feel I belong. Couldn't have said it better myself. I think that's what I was saying, but you just said it in a better, succinct way. So thank you. I just like to expand things and talk for hours. Okay, Cola. I put bad bitch persona. Love it. Unapologetic in her sexuality. Totally. I love it. I've got a taste for men who are older. It's always been, so it's no surprise. That one hit me personally because I've been in a lot of age gap relationships and kind of what it did to me when I was, 19, 20. Such wide eye, well, what is it? Cherry pie eye, whatever she says in that was me, or I'm relating to that, if that makes sense. Oh God, can you go please? I want to see the lyrics. It doesn't want me to see the lyrics apparently. Oh, here we go. Yeah, my eyes are wide like cherry pies, totally. I relate to it and it makes me a bit uncomfortable, to be honest. It's kind of a similar thing. But it's an amazing song. It's a great song. And then the Harvey thing is so awkward again too, especially now knowing everything we know, but I think she did the right thing and in her stance on it, but I certainly don't hold anything against her for putting that lyric in. So it is what it is. We're in 2024 now, and so we can think whatever, but I don't know, it's still an amazing song to me. I think the fandom culture is unfortunately very competitive and people take criticism of their favorite artists very personal. Yeah, me too. I hate that whole thing. That's why I say, like, I'm a Swiftie, but I'm not really a Swiftie, if that makes sense. I'm not a Swiftie online. I'm a Swiftie, like, personally, because I've been with her since 2009 and I love her stuff and I love talking about it. I like annoying people in my real life about it, but I'm not online like fighting for her and, defending her to the death, online forums or anything like that. I've never really been involved in that, so. It's so sad. Yeah, not everyone's gonna understand different types of artists, and that's okay. It's not for everyone. And that's okay. I think that's why it feels so special, because the people who kind of resonate with it really resonates because it's so truthful. But when you're really truthful, you're gonna attract a more niche audience, right? Where I think Taylor Swift in some ways, I'm only talking about it because, you guys brought up Taylor Swift, but like at this point, because she's expanded her fan base, she's kind of made her stuff a little bit more accessible to a wider audience, and I think that's done on purpose. I'm not saying that she's not real, because she does. She writes a lot of personal, diaristic stuff as well, but I would say she does kind of market herself a little bit more across the board. She's a marketing genius, really. On top of her talent, she's also a marketing genius. But what I love about Lana is that she is herself and she doesn't care. And if you don't like her, if it's not for you, then okay, it's not for you. And that is beautiful. I love that. Okay, Cola. Where do we want to put Cola? We want to put Cola in... It's good. It's a really great song. I kind of want to put it in It Can't Leave My Head, but also I'm feeling like I like some of these songs better, so I think it's going to go in very good, because I love it. It's a good song. It's not my top. Uh, you understand the toxicity of stan culture very well. Yeah, I'd love to hear. I love you talking about it. I love to hear about it because it's definitely an interesting topic. She should do a bad story with Harvey. She just found a way to tell. Yeah, yeah, totally. No, I don't think she did anything bad. I don't see her as, yeah. I don't have any judgment for her putting that in there. I think it was, yeah, I think it's exactly what you said. It's just like a literary device, like a way, like a tool to use. What kind of feeling and thoughts she was trying to get across in the song, it sounded good. It sounded relevant. And yeah, it is what it is with everything that came out. But yeah, I don't have any ill will or whatever. I don't want to sound like a hater, but Taylor's music. I think on the surface you could think that. Totally. I get where you're saying that. But the deep cuts with Taylor, and she has a lot of deep cuts, I would say I don't think one is deeper than the other, personally. Some of her hits, like I said, because she's a marketing genius, so she'll put out things like Shake It Off. And I'm not saying Shake It Off is a bad song, but no, I wouldn't listen to that song and go, oh, that's like, that means so much to me and that has so much depth. No, it's like, it's a pop song. It is. It's a great pop song, but it's a pop song. But Taylor's got some, if you're really a fan and you listen, she's an album artist. So you listen to the whole album and she's got some amazing deep stuff. I will never say a bad thing about, yeah. That's my truth. That's my truth. But I get where a lot of people, especially if you don't listen to the whole thing, you don't read into the lyrics, because Taylor is similar. I don't like to compare them, but what a lot of people say they love about Lana is that she has double meanings and triple meanings, and Taylor does too. So you could listen to a Taylor song and be like, oh, that's so surface level, but it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. There are university courses about Taylor's song lyrics, and that's why I say there should be university courses of Lana's stuff, because I put like, they're amazing. I don't want to compare them because they're so different. It's comparing apples and oranges, but they're both legendary, is what I'll say. So yeah, no, I don't want to compare. Yeah, it's apples and oranges, but I love them both. I think that's why I bring her up, because Taylor is my first person who I discovered who I just have a deep connection to musically. So now that I'm discovering Lana and I'm finding that I'm having such a deep connection to her stuff, I automatically compare. And I don't mean compare as in one is better or the other. I'm more comparing in my head like, oh wow, this person is now making me feel things that this other artist does as well. And so yeah, I don't know. So for me in my head, I am, but I hope that makes sense. Yes, I absolutely. I will be doing the spoken poetry album. 100%. Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. Okay, let's move on. We're almost done. Oh my god, I've been streaming for so long now. Let's get through this. Not that I'm gonna like, try to push through all this stuff, but yeah, I want to, I'm getting hungry, so I want to end this. Oh, sorry. Body Electric. I love Body Electric. Body Electric is so good. And then I loved it. I loved it sonically. I loved how it made me feel. It's just sexy, and well, I guess it's like that. It's got a little bit of that sexy sad, because there is some kind of like more sad lyrics, or maybe under the surface. Maybe if you didn't just listen to it. Or if you just listen to it, you might not catch it, but I caught some little, anyways, it's got that sexy sadness that we were talking about earlier that I love. I love all the different references, all the different like American Hero references. So good. I think it elevated it even more for me watching Tropico. It kind of, I was seeing a lot of the same colors that she used, and that was really cool. That I was, yeah, sad. It is. Okay, good. I'm glad we agree. Okay, so Body Electric. Yeah, and about escaping her mind too, and running to a sense of freedom, risk and relent or recklessness. I said helps her feel connected to it. Yeah, interesting. It's all interesting. And all the photographs say you're still young. Oh yeah, that lyric hits too. Yeah. So Body Electric. Oh, it might be up there. It's not Red Dress. It might be here for me. I didn't realize I liked it so much. Like, I like every song, but when I really think about it, I think it's up there for me. I love it. The verses are really deep, whereas in the chorus is like, yes! Oh, that's such a good way of putting it. I love that take. I mean, it's not, I didn't have that thought, but now that you say it, I'm like, yeah, that's such a good way of describing it. Yeah, I love that. It is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, I don't think when I just thought of Body Electric, I don't think I would have put it as high as I did, but when I really think about it and like the lyrics and everything about it, it is that high. It's so good. Okay, Blue Velvet. Blue Velvet is beautiful. It's a cover. I love it. I love the vibe of it. I love sonically. It's so sexy and glamorous, and I love it. But it is a cover, so it's not as interesting to me. It just isn't. So we're gonna put it in very good because I love it. It's great. It's an amazing cover, but it is still a cover to me. So I feel like we're not. While we are still getting new information a little bit because of the choice of song, it's not the same, right? I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Anyway. Okay. Oh, Gods and Monsters. Oh my god. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm gonna have more in my top 5. Oh, okay. Because I said that Red Dress was going to be my top 5, and I said that I would move Off to the Races down if I came down to it, and there were songs that I liked more than that, so I have to. I'm sorry, Off to the Races. Off to the Races, I love you. Off to the Races, you are an amazing song, and I'm so sorry that I'm putting you down here. I'm sorry. Because Gods and Monsters needs to go in there. And there's another one that needs to go in there. So, Gods and Monsters. Seriously. I like always covers less, just, yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I feel about it. It is, oh, I didn't think about it that way, but it is. It is Christmas coded. But like sexy, romantic Christmas. Yeah. Adult Christmas, not like kids Christmas, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Gods and Monsters, the lyrics, like how it sounds, it's just so interesting and theatrical, and it's like it makes you so uncomfortable, but in a good way. It's so, I don't know, the lyrics are, and like it, I think it made me almost want to like spit out my drink, you know, like when I'm drinking water and I remember hearing that lyric that it was like, it's innocence lost. It was like, oh my God, like it's like she finally said what I had already been thinking the whole record when I listened to Paradise. I was like, because I remember talking so much about innocence and her wanting to go back to her innocence, and then she said it overtly, and I was like, oh my God, yes, I am on the right track. I don't know, it just felt like this amazing moment that I'll never forget listening to that for the first time. Yeah, it's So good. Innocence Lost, shining like a fiery beacon. Love that lyric as well. I obviously love the first lyric of the first and second verse. Those are amazing as well. Corruption, I love that. I love the idea of corruption, of her being an angel and being corrupted. Beautiful. Love the themes on that. And then I also wrote, because there's corruption there, and she's saying, you know, I'm an angel who wants to wants to be fucked hard. I love that line. That's why I wanted to say it. Sorry, this should be an 18. This is not for kids, this stream. But I also wrote down, but she's not a victim. She refuses to be. So even though there's this feeling of her being corrupted, she's not playing the victim, though. It's like she's happy to be corrupted. There's a power in there still. She's still empowered in the choices that she's making, but she is still grappling with these changes, I guess, or feeling like she's changed since moving to LA and being exposed to these different things. It's just super interesting. Also Heaven Tier. Good. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Gods and Monsters is again, it's like these are the ones where I listen to them, I'm like, this is a perfect song. And it's a perfect song. Okay, moving on. We're almost there. Yayo, especially that live performance where she plays the electric guitar, and it's just her and the electric guitar. You guys know what I'm, like, you guys have seen that, right? It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. It's so slinky and sexy and uncomfortable, and I mean uncomfortable in a... See, I love the live electric guitar, but the one thing it doesn't have that the production has, what really stood out to me when I listened to that song for the first time is you can hear like almost like a music box, like dee 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 dee, when she's doing the part let me put on a show for you, daddy, and she's talking about like the baby doll dress, and so there's this like interesting, creepy almost vibe to it that I just think is really interesting, and I love it. It's that whole like I don't know, you could have interesting topic or conversations about this song as well, similar to Lolita, the different power dynamics that you can have in relationships, especially with men and women. And I love how unapologetic she is about it, and she kind of uses it. There's a power that she has in her sexuality, and I think that really comes out in Yayo, and I love it. It's very good. Especially that part, 50s baby doll dress, let me put on a show for you. I love it. Yayo, it's so good to me. It has to be I'm Nothing Without You. It's so good. I love it. Gives me a feeling no other song gives me. Yeah, it's so different too. Sonically, it's so different. So I love it. It's so good. Okay, we're almost there. In some ways, we're kind of at the end because Burning Desire, I mean, it's like an extra, but Bel Air is really the end to me. Jazz and old fashioned, maybe that's why I like it, because I like that style of music. Maybe that's why I like it. Is a big David Lynch fan like me. Oh, cool. She would be amazing. I bet you she would be a great actress. I don't know if she would ever do it. I bet you she would be a great actress just because she's so good at being so authentic. In her writing, if she was able to use that talent to express herself physically, she would be unbeatable. I mean, I don't know, because sometimes it doesn't translate. Sometimes people who are amazing writers have a hard time expressing themselves. So I don't know, but if she was able to tap into that, she would be unbeatable as an actress. the demo version. Okay. Well, let's make sure we circle back to that once we get to that part where I'm looking for all the like deep cuts and things like that. Welcome on in, by the way. Bird flesh. You're not the first person that said that, so I think I definitely do need to check it out. But I do want to move on to UV, so I don't want to keep going back and forth between all these things, because we could live in this era, I think, for a long time if we did. Yeah, totally. In her videos, yeah, and she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. So that tells me that she probably would be a very good actress. I would not be surprised. Because there is a little bit of an overlap. A little bit. It is different, but there definitely is an overlap. Usually people who are just very good artists can translate in different areas. Okay, Bel Air. Bel Air. This is why I moved off to the races for Bel Air. Because if I'm sticking to Red Dress being my top 5, there's no way I can not have Bel Air in there. And obviously I did the math. And so that's why I brought Off to the Races down. Because I needed Bel Air and Gods and Monsters to be in there. Holy crap, I have 3 just on Paradise EP in Red Dress. That's, wow. I mean, it tracks. I really love the Paradise songs. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, unreleased stuff for the end. I definitely want to do them all, so we're gonna have to, I don't know. I'll put a post out when the time comes, and we'll have to think back to all the ones that I missed and that we gotta. There's like the different covers too, and there's, you know, the Great Gatsby song. She wrote a song for Great Gatsby. Like, I want to do all those. I want to react to all those. I don't want it to take up my time, so I never get through all the albums. I want to get through the albums first. Get that, I don't want to say out of the way, because obviously I'm enjoying it, but I want to, like, you know, absorb all that, and then I'll go in and do some of the deep cuts. Yeah, okay, good. I'm not the only one. All right, so yeah, Bel Air, what an amazing way to end a record too. It's kind of cool that I have Born to Die, the first track. Also, I have the first track of the Paradise Ride on there. And then we also have the ending. So the perfect bookends that she's got on this album, they're my favorites. They're my top 5. That's pretty cool. I mean, to me, that means she really did an amazing job picking the order. I mean, this is only it's only my opinion, so maybe other people would think it would be awful. But they're just, I don't even know. I don't even have well, let's read my notes, because right now I don't have an intelligent thing to say about it, because it's just, oh, did I not write anything about Bel Air? I stopped writing at Bel Air, I think because I really wanted to start getting into the deep dive that I was doing. So then I started, anyways, Bel Air. Oh no, I did. Sorry, I just missed it. I put, I think what I found really interesting from the first listen was it almost sounded like a playground, or like children playing in the background at the beginning and the end of the song, which, I mean, now having an opinion about, you know, I really do think it's like her talking to God or talking to her maker, or how, you know, whatever words you want to use for it. I guess she was brought up Catholic, so we can use God. I really think that I love that take on it, that's what it is that she's, you know, having this conversation with God. And so it's very fitting that she has like that soundscape in the beginning and the end, because that's what you would imagine heaven to be, I think, is like joyfulness and, like, you know, children playing. That makes a lot of sense. That's paradise. That innocence and joy being there. So Paradise aged a bit better than Born to Die. see how you would say that. Although I love Born to Die. Like, I mean, you can see how, like, there's so many songs on there that are just, like, perfect to me. You also prefer, yeah, I can see it. Yeah, obviously, I've put 3 in my top 5 from Paradise and 2 in my top 5 from Born to Die. But then also look at how many on the next tier I have. So, I mean, I love Born to Die. So, I actually think the album in general, like, just as a whole album, I think it's aged amazingly. I think it's kind of timeless. I don't know. Honestly, I think it's timeless. I don't listen to those songs and being like, oh, that's so 2012. I don't have that thought when I listen to it. I don't know if you guys think that. So yeah, I put youth, freedom, happiness, talking to God, heaven, initiating to see her love again. I've been wanting to meet you, darling. This is, yeah. I don't know. That was chicken scratch. I don't know what I put there. Oh, and the line, didn't anyone ever tell you it's okay to shine? Oh, that one hit deep for me. That one really hit deep for me, especially if I imagine myself talking to God and him saying that to me. I would be like, I would just, I don't know what I would do in that moment. It would hit very hard though. Yeah, and I just put Grenadine Sunshine because I loved that lyric. I loved the image that brought up. I loved the image from Tropico. I loved watching that. That really gave me a lot as well. A lot of like baptism, and I don't know. It's so good, and it's like one of those songs that you could sit here and talk about forever, and I feel like I still haven't figured it out exactly. And I love that about it, because maybe, you know, we come back a year from now and I might have so many new thoughts and opinions on it, and I think that's really cool that a song can be like that. Talking to Bel Air itself, yeah, I would say that it's the type of song and interpretation where all of them and none of them are right, if that makes sense. Like, I think it is open-ended, and I think there's no, I mean, maybe she would know in her head, but also I think she's a smart enough writer that I think there's double meanings and triple meanings, and I think they all are right and they're all wrong. I think that's the best way with a lot of her stuff, to be honest. But I like that take. I really liked that one. I didn't think of myself, but I think somebody in the comments said something like that, and I was like, oh, and it just gave me a new perspective on the song, and I really liked that take. But I'm in no way saying that's the right take, if that makes sense. She wrote a poem about LA, also talking to LA like to a person. But in that way too, it's almost like it still kind of tracks, because she sees LA as this bigger than life, higher power in a way. So it's like, it actually kind of works with both. It's like the interpretation is kind of similar even with that, if that makes sense. Because I do think she sees LA as this, like I said, higher power paradise. So it is kind of like talking to God, even if you are talking to LA, because she sees it as God. Or that's what I'm not, when I say she sees it and I say it like it's fact, I don't mean it like fact. I hope you guys know that, because I get comments and people are like, you're saying this about Lana. No, I'm not. I'm just giving my interpretation. I'm not saying anything that I'm saying is fact. I'm saying that I'm just interpreting this art. I guess I just, yeah. It's hard to talk about and be perfect in your words, but I'm not saying anything is fact, if that makes sense. I think the album is really great. Some songs can very much, oh, it just changed for me. And some songs can very much in that year, but Lana always has the quality about her, which is very much difficult to place time. Totally. Yeah. Oh, she has been in a movie, Poolside movie. Oh, interesting. I don't know what that is. It isn't one of your favorite Lana albums. But you always forget how much you love it. Yeah, well, it's so good. And I mean, I can't say what obviously I've only listened to Norman and this one. I love this one. I absolutely love this one. I think it's pretty much a perfect record. Honestly, I like it. It's got no skips. It's perfect to me. I hope that makes sense, Claudia. Okay, and Burning Desire is so good. Burning Desire made me go on a rant about female sexuality when I listened to it the first time. That made me bawl. I don't think it was the song, but it was just the feeling I had while listening to the song, if that makes sense. Because it was very confusing to people why I was crying to Burning Desire, but it wasn't. It was more the conversation that it forced me to have with myself and my own sense of empowerment in sexuality. And there's a lot of wounds and healing to still do in that area. So I love Burning Desire because of that. It's such a weird take. It's such a personal take that, like, I don't know, you're not going to get it necessarily if you're not in my head and my experience, but I get it. I understand why it did that to me. And I love it. I love her willingness to unapologetically express her sexuality. And yeah, so Burning Desire is not like it's an extra track. It's not going to go in the top stuff, but we're going to put it in very good because it's very good. I do like it. And like I said, I had a personal connection with it just because of that. But yeah, that is it. I closed my journal. Yeah, totally, Sai. I think that's what I love about Lana the most. Here, let's just go just for a wrap up. Or, well, I don't know. Is there anything more to say about this? I don't know. So in Red Dress, I've got Born to Die, Dark Paradise, Ride, Gods and Monsters, and Bel Air. I think I'm happy with that. I wouldn't change it. I'm a little sad that Off to the Races had to go down, but if I'm honest with myself and I really restrict myself, then Off to the Races is down. If I didn't restrict myself and just kind of, whatever I wanted to put in Red Dress, Off to the Races and Video Games would both be in Red Dress. I will say that. But because I just, for myself, my own rule that I made up, I wanted to keep that as top 5. This is how it ends up being, if that makes sense. I might even put $1 Million Man in Red Dress, to be honest, if I had the space for it. So that's what we ended up being. I don't know what your guys' thoughts of that. I feel like for a lot of it, we were on a similar page, a lot of you. So that was pretty cool. You said it. You said it. What did you say? I forget. What was I talking about? Shit. I've been streaming longer than I have in a while. Well, this is the first time streaming in years, but yeah, I'm starting to get, like, not knowing. I'm stumbling my words. I'm getting tired. I'm getting hungry. That's why, so I don't know what's going on. Such a fun ride. I loved your choices, even if I'm not agreeing with all that. Yeah, totally. And yeah, I definitely wouldn't expect everyone to agree totally. That's the thing. It's more how it relates to you personally. And I think that's the whole thing is I think most Lana fans can probably agree that they're all damn good songs. It's just whichever ones you relate to the most or resonate with you the most. Never restrict yourself, not with Lana. I don't know. It felt like a game. Because I really wanted to like parse out, because it did force me to really figure out what my top 5 was, and I'm happy with that, because I wanted to. Because also a part of me wants to put them all in Red Dress, because I think they're all amazing. Like I said, I don't skip any of them when I'm listening to the record. I put it on from the beginning, and I listen to it the whole way through. So this forced me to really figure out, like, what am I really feeling at the moment about these songs? So, but yeah, I get the sentiment for sure. Yes, it is very subjective. I love Lana though, and like I said, if you weren't here when I was talking about it a little bit ago, Lana, this whole journey, this whole YouTube journey, and sharing it with you guys has literally changed my life. And that sounds so cheesy and cliche and silly, but like, I'm being honest. It's changed my life for the better. And that's why I wanted to stream too, because I don't know, this was so fun. It's fun doing these videos, these reactions by myself, and like creating the video, and especially, you know, doing the premieres with you guys. That's super fun. But I just figured it would be fun to talk in real time about these things. Like, you know, we can kind of just fangirl. Well, I mean fangirl as gender neutral, but you know what I mean. over Lana together. I just wanted to create a space that was kind of, you know, we just chill and talk about it. Selfishly, I wanted to fangirl over these songs with you guys. So hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to everyone that has been here. Like if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to check out my Patreon, that's a great way to support what I'm doing here, but also just the other things, liking and subscribing and commenting is also more than enough and super appreciated. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Sunday or Monday if you're in Australia. I hope you guys have an amazing time, and I'm gonna end off here. And what we have for next week, I've said it a few times over the stream, but my plan is to react to UV tomorrow, to do the recording part of it. It'll be up on my Patreon, I believe on Tuesday, and then it'll premiere on YouTube because I like to do it every Saturday. It'll premiere on Saturday, so next Saturday, 6 days from now, at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So that's like kind of the regular time that I like to do for those videos. So not very much long, waiting for Ultraviolence, because I know you guys, a lot of you have been really excited for me to do that one. So not too much more to wait for that one. So anyways, bye guys. Thank you so much.